sort of wonder what...
Yeah, Peter, I love doing voices. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Well, we gotta write a post.
I was gonna say, and I want to talk about Poop and Cup, a drink for the modern age.
Grandmas need to drink Pop, too. Pop, too, drink on that, Grandma.
I know it's usually JF's job, but, like, Stefan, please shut the fuck up.
Those things you could be, like, shitting, and you're like, oh, I just thought of, like, 5 new names because of, like, the smell of my poop.
DB, stop saying people who do our show's gonna be so bad to take their own life.
Michael Hale.
He's counting old dogs are around.
Oh my God, the flavors of Mogu.
I'm gonna make the next great Pepsi.
I gotta go back to
Okay, fish sauce and cinnamon is a okay, all right.
My mouth tastes like shit, and I'm very sweaty.
No, I'm freaking out over here.
Bad Santa's the classic, of course. Absolutely there. The Grinch had a green body. Yes, he did. Absolutely as well. Tony Montani.
Sorry, we were talking about computer stuff. That's why we didn't immediately start it right there. We were...
Yeah, we love the computer.
Well, we were talking about the computer stuff. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us on presumably your computers, which is fantastic to see. I love seeing that. And thank you. Let's see. We got a couple of raids. Before we even started, we got a couple of raids.
I saw Crispy. I saw the raid. I don't know if there's another one.
Poochie as well.
Poochie. I'll tell you who didn't get a raid from. DBJ. They have been banned.
For what?
Well, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will it ever happen to us?
Probably not.
That's good.
Yeah. No, it's a 24-hour ban. They'll be back tomorrow. So
we're asking them to raise it, though.
Yeah, raise money. That is for charity. We love charity here. Hometown Markup, 85 months in a row. Welcome back. Thank you. Sex Toys, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Drinking
I'm not
Beer.
doing anything with charity.
Furtive Homie, 19 months. Welcome back. Tao, 3 months. Rub It Up Turtle, 3 years. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Healthy to Eat a Cigar,
all right,
16
guys,
months.
we've got the Outis Neon Party Supplies.
Welcome
Outis?
to
20-piece
I got
neon.
Outis. People to take Viagra.
Yeah, we've got
It
the
won't
Outis.
make you James Bond,
Terry, 6
but
months.
certainly make you Roger Moore.
Poop Khakis, 19 months. And that was a tier 2. Scrolling down the line.
Stefan, are you scrolling down the line?
Yeah, that was a tier 2 from Chibi. 7 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Rally, thank you for the Amazon product. Tank Top Daddy, welcome. Thank you, Anonymous.
Hello.
I got my fist up there. 58
All
months.
right.
Welcome back.
This is my review.
What is that?
Of Benadryl Alley. So I actually.
Here's my review of Benadryl. It fucking rocks.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'll take a little Benadryl every now and again.
It's great.
That ain't gonna hurt you, is it?
Nope.
Huh?
You can take as much of it as you want.
Keep that.
Keep that chin up, little dude. Thank you, Terry. Terry's had some really good.
That one's for DBJ.
recently.
That's
that
nice.
one. That's great.
That's really funny.
DBJ, if you're watching, hey, we support you. We believe in you. You will be back on here. Not on our stream.
Give me a thumbs up here in the
but
chat,
Twitch.
because you know I love keeping it interactive.
Thank you, George.
This is definitely a lot of fun to do.
I don't know. I don't have any. I don't really know if that is.
Look, it's Zillow Night 2.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. We've got some fun, crazy houses to look at that you guys have posted in the chat or in the Discord. If you have any that you want us to watch, if we run out, then you can post them in the chat.
Yeah.
We do have to watch The Peep because I think it could potentially be in the Peep pantheon just based on how insane the burger looks and how much he paid for it.
Wait, did you say you peed your pants in on? You peed your pants in on them?
Peeing on.
Is that what you said you did?
I prefer QAnon to peeing JF. Actually, I don't. QAnon is bad. Peeing is fine.
All right, guys, this is my review of the Rossiclo Apple MFI certified.
You know that thing is catching on fire.
It's MFI certified.
Yep. Drudge Metal, 42 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much.
It's doubled.
All right, guys,
Thank
this
you,
is
DA.
the multicolor candle holder. Dude, this thing is really cool. Let's just be
This is the multicolored candle holder.
Come on, it's not that cool.
What did we decide?
Tank Top Streamer, welcome. Thank you, Anonymous.
We decided we're doing, thank you. It's summertime. We decided we're not doing monitor and output. We're doing just monitor.
But it has to be in a way where I can hear it as well, right?
Okay, well, try this on for size.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I have a disc over there in the bushes.
You hear
what
that?
we're going to do is just use the carbon fiber rod. And
It's the inanimate carbon rod from The Simpsons.
Not everything is from The Simpsons.
That's from The Simpsons.
Well, that is, but not everything is.
Okay. I did hear it. What was the product there? A rod to get your frisbee out of a bush?
I actually don't. I didn't even stop to think.
What was it?
I was thinking about the volume.
That's what it was.
I don't even know what it was. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be.
Deal. So, let's try
best
this.
Joey
This
music.
is the one I've been jonesing for me on. Just
Thank you, Mr. Drinking a Beer. We got a bit of the Joey Surfer dude voice as well too. That's a very good one. Bruce Wayne Brady, welcome back. Servo, welcome back as well. Porch Crop, yeah, yeah. I think we'll be fine.
I don't think that would happen to us because we're smart.
Yeah, I think we'll be just fine. I wanted to hawk Tua. Spit on that thing, obviously.
Speaking of which, let me open that up.
This is your Joey, really. Going to check and see if they've done a new episode.
Don't say that.
It is. Wise Old Crone riding ATV. I'm so glad you've kept that name. 35 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
Of course, Beach Towel is here saying Surfer Joey is a whole vibe.
Oh, I forgot about Beach Towel.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about yesterday.
I've heard about forgot about Dre.
Here's the email I got this morning at 7:08 a.m. Welcome to the Cameo Insider, the exclusive monthly newsletter for Red Carpet Rewards members. Welcome to the first edition of the Cameo Insider. This monthly letter from the CEO is reserved for our most VIP members. That's bad.
That's not good.
What? No, I don't want to get that. They didn't ask me if I wanted that.
That's not good, man.
No, I know.
I've had a couple of things lately. I think I mentioned this before, but I've had
Sorry, their Cameo is starting a new app called Candle, so you never forget a birthday again. I'm not kidding. Second of 5, welcome back. 87 months, thank you.
Candle, the birthday app.
And you know how it's spelled, right? Spell it for me.
I know how candle is spelled.
Yeah, but the app Candle.
There's no way it's CANDL.
It is CANDL.
No!
Yeah. Second, we're launching a brand new app called Candle so that you never forget a birthday again. Using your contacts, Candle helps you build a birthday network with all the people you care about. See upcoming birthdays in a calendar or horoscope view. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Get early reminders to always be prepared, check compatibility with friends and family, and even text or call from right inside the app. No feeds, no noise, just real connection. The public launch is happening on July 4th, so stay tuned.
What?
So I thought getting the Cameo Insider email
You thought it was
stupid.
a joke.
You know what? I'm learning a lot of new things here.
Aren't you glad you got that you found out first?
Yep. Oh, Cameo is struggling big time.
That seems like a big problem.
You know how you can tell Cameo is struggling? They referred to me as a VIP member.
Yeah. You're not a member. You're not a VIP member of a lot of things.
Oh man, they had the Cameo for Business Summer Mixer. And it's the CEO taking a selfie with Meredith from The Office. And the guy from Silicon Valley who we played his cameo on the Luke episode. Man, that is so brutal. Oh, it says they had over 150 talent there.
That's a bad way of writing it.
Yeah.
That is...
Oh, you can also pay more money to remove the Cameo watermark.
That is such a weird one to me because why would you ever care?
Oh, and they have a podcast called Zeitgeist by Cameo, and their first guest was Sean from Dude Wipes. I think if you listen to that, if you listen to that, Anton Chigurh shows up and does the cattle gun thing too for free.
This is an emergency block party, is it not?
Yeah, this is crazy. I think I need to tell John about this right afterwards.
You need to. You have to be listening to this episode.
He got the email also, so yeah, I think we will have to listen to the Zeitgeist by Cameo.
You're gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
go through it.
Oh, this is so brutal, dude. Oh, but good news. Due to the recent Epic Games versus Apple ruling, you can get significantly lower prices within the app. So
Great.
Yeah.
That's terrific. What if they hold the money for 75 days like they do on
this is okay. They do have a screenshot of what the price used to be, and the example they used was Kenny G.
Sure, yeah.
So if you continued on web, it was $375. If you continue in the app, it's $535.
Yeah.
Because they take the percentage.
The
Tom
Apple
Dobb, welcome back,
tax.
63 months. Thank you.
Libby, I would listen to Sean from Dude Wipes
Dude
on
Wipes,
What's All This. I would listen to that. I'd be curious to see how British people wipe.
Do British people wipe?
A great starting point. Yeah, I would be curious to find out if British people.
Please look at the view count on this. Is this
wipe their ass.
Is this the Zeitgeist Cameo podcast?
No, it says Crap Champ.
Oh, it is. Oh, Dude Wipes. Oh my God. Okay. Did you click on it?
I've clicked on it. Yeah.
Do you see how many views?
I do see how many.
Okay. All right. 1 month ago.
It's less than I thought.
It's 150 views.
It's less than I thought.
Yeah.
I would think more than that.
Oh, they have 18 subscribers.
What? Wait, hold up. Hang on. You know what?
My hat doesn't say Parvo. Go ahead.
Listen, all due respect to the Cameo Corporation, who has given us honestly a lot of good times.
They're literally the reason Joey is still alive.
But what's a better title? Is it Crap Champ with the Dude Wipes guy, or is it the next one they did a week later, which is the most recent one?
Yeah.
Which
by the way doesn't even pop up in the in like the side window thing or whatever.
No.
So
Unicorns Phil
Welcome to the
Michaelov.
Show. I got some advice for people to take Viagra.
Hey, thank you.
It won't make you James Bond.
Q-tip good for
It'll
sales
make you
also.
Roger Moore.
And Parvovirus, welcome. Thank you.
Unicorns Phil Mikhailov, and the title of this one is Bourbon Just Became Currency.
That honestly sounds like something Luke would say, and then leave the call.
This is so crazily like exactly 13 years ago.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Maybe we'll have you on to talk. We'll listen to the episode together.
I would love to do that.
Yeah,
there's no way we get through it all.
Really crazy. Well, it's either that or
Dudes
the
in an
new season
apartment
of
after college, taking big shits. We were drinking all the time and getting late night burritos. And so you look at this 100-year-old toilet paper industry. Oh, it's always been done the same way.
Look at what they did with all this.
Love wipes
This
for
is
us, you know. So let's call them dude wipes. And so we just created our
Can you
first
go back?
product.
Can you go back to when the words pop up? Let's call them dude wipes. You didn't need to have those words
Old
pop
toilet
up.
paper industry. Oh, it's always been done the same way. Right. Like, hey, we'd love
That's
wipes
gonna make
for
me
us. So let's call them dude
Thank you,
wipes.
Butts. And DJ with us in spirit. They like 100% used AI for all this shit, probably, right?
You think?
Well, it looks like fucking shit.
It looks produced. I guess I don't know.
But I bet you they have some AI production thing that makes it look like just every podcast.
So we just created our first product, and then a couple months later, MTV calls us up. They want to do a whole episode. What happens next?
Sean Riley wiped the rules clear.
This is like not even a podcast. This is like a fucking documentary.
Yeah, about the dude wipes guy.
Why is it so produced?
Because I guess they still somehow have money to burn.
I mean, look how much there is. Look at all this.
This is crazy.
Okay, let's get into the actual episode.
Dude wipes were just selling faster than we could manufacture them. Right. And it was just explosive
Look
growth.
at how, dude, did you see, just even in that frame, did you see how much editing there was?
Yeah.
COVID hit in 2020 and everyone.
So like, okay,
here we go.
Visual effect there, but also he's chroma keyed out. But
I know.
He's also on a physical set too.
But
like
he's
it's
chroma keyed
both.
up, and then look over his right shoulder or left shoulder. I
Yeah,
guess,
that's what I'm
his
saying. He's
left.
like,
But,
he's rotoscoped.
That's really weird. Beach Towel says it's because it's about wipes, so they use a lot of wipes. That makes sense. That is funny, dude.
That is funny, actually.
Dude wipes were just selling faster.
They put
like it's almost like an episode of How It's Made too, like the way.
Yeah,
the way
they've
it's
got
edited.
the B-roll of the stuff. Look, that's layered in behind his hand.
Behind his hand. Yeah, how long is the episode?
It's over an hour long. There's no way it's all like this, right? It's like just surely they get to the meat of the actual.
Okay, no, it does look like they just start talking. Yeah.
But that's still so much production in the beginning of this.
That's really, really crazy. I'm so glad I checked my email on stream.
For once. Hey, Justin! Welcome back.
What's
90
up?
months.
90 months. Welcome back, Justin.
Thank you,
Justin, I was just saying to JF before we started streaming.
This is what we were talking about.
I got to convince you to start playing more Rematch during the day so I can hop on and play.
Justin, if you do it, he will be there.
I'll be there.
The way that I wanted.
Talking to the microphone.
Talk to me about your evolution doing that. What worked, what didn't?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what didn't work was trying to be.
The microphones are not set up correctly by any stretch of the imagination.
Facing away from them.
I know this sounds better than my first episode, but I actually did do mine a long ass time ago.
And you did talk into the mic.
Well, yeah, you couldn't tell, but yeah, I did.
Too long. Yeah. And so we
are the microphones layered into. No, I think they're actually there. They're just not using them.
Like hiring a team and building people for just too long. We got too big, too lean.
Yep.
Which is you'd rather have that problem, you know what I mean, than kind of have to cut down. But it was hurting the growth of the business, and so learned that early on, and then
went, that's really cool. I can't wait until you build like a candle search engine so I can find anyone's birthday in the whole world. Thank you, Dirk. Did that not work?
No, dude.
Okay.
Stream Elements has let us down.
That is Stream Elements. Okay, I was right about that. That is Stream Elements.
It's let us down. It's let us down. That's a shame because I like that one.
Can I just quickly read speaking of DA,
please,
a really good post from the Larry bot on Blue Sky.
Yeah, of course.
Save some for me, Ian K. I'm coming over.
And do we know what that's in reference to?
He's talking about pussy.
Okay, let's play it. Let's play a Mickey for Peon Flux. Hey, you're up, dude. Let's play a Mickey for Dirk.
Mickey Loesch once dated high-maintenance Ms. Materialistic. When it comes to handbags, she's talking Gucci. Me, I'm talking Hefty.
Oh!
Mickey who?
Well, Hefty's still name brand.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Like when we started to bring in people, like giving them trust out the gate.
Okay, this absolutely sucks.
I mean, this blows.
And when did that start? Like, when did you start using baby wipes?
That's such a good sentence.
God, dude.
Luke, man.
Luke, thank you for the raid. How was Peak? Sorry I couldn't play. Wide-Eyed Ape reading book. 91 months. Welcome back.
And,
what's up, Luke?
I was using baby wipes in the bathroom. Some guys were, some weren't. Started placing them all around.
And when did that start? Like, when did you start using baby wipes?
Dude wipes are like, you can't flush them. Doesn't it like fuck up like
probably like college
every sewer system?
Yeah.
They're like really bad, right?
I think that's right. I guess I don't know about them specifically, but yes, I think you're not supposed to.
You're like not supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, they're not good to do it.
I love like toilet paper replacement that you have to put in the garbage can next to the toilet.
Because I know in other parts of the world it's more common to have the doo-doo covered toilet paper in a trash can next to the toilet.
Look, there's a lot of great stuff from all around the world, JF. That is not one of them.
No, well said. No, yeah, for sure. When you think about other parts of the world, you think there's some things I'd love to take on from there.
Sure, there's a lot of great stuff all around the world. I think putting poop in the garbage next to the toilet is not one of them.
It's not my thing. Yeah, it's not my thing.
No. Demi, yeah. Well, I've been to Australia before.
Oh, it's got a hoit.
Oh,
it's got a hoit.
Oh,
Australia thought they were gonna get off scot-free.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh my God. What's up, Luke?
You live on Doo-Doo Island.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna click on
that bottle is considered the Mickey Mantle of bourbon.
Wow.
It's a $150,000 bottle.
You guys have been all over the news lately, including a cover story on last week's Chicago Tribune. What was the biggest breakout moment?
We launched that first auction, and what we really realized was
the mic is kind of facing him now, right?
It's better, but it's still not right.
I thought, by the way, the Cameo podcast would have like people from The Office on or whatever, right?
Wouldn't you think it would be people that are like doing well on Cameo?
But they're and who could actually be interesting. They're not going to be interesting being interviewed by this dickhead, but like
no, but they're
like
some world
funny potentially, right? They're like actors or comedians. Yeah, they could be entertaining.
It's an actor, and you'd be like, "Tell me about your career. Tell me about your highlights, your lowlights. What are you working on now? Oh, by the way, tag at the end. How has Cameo been good for you? It's
Cameo
45 minutes, and it's like it's an ad, and it's also like,
thank you, DA.
That just feels like such a weird miss, right?
It's really. I mean, this is only 2 episodes in, right? So,
but
things could change. But doing like the generic like tech bro podcast that like no one wants this.
Golfing chatter, you're joking, right? You're not being serious. You're not actually being serious. It's believable, but that's not okay.
Jason, this is some Jason Calacanis shit. Is he on Cameo?
This is what it is that it's like, it's every CEO's dream to be
a podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that sounds like I'm blowing smoke up our asses, but it's the truth. Carmelo Anthony was actually one of my first investors before we launched the business, before anything. There was one collector that I knew.
That's another, okay. Startup guys love when like someone who's actually cool invests in their stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Because then they can be like, well, I'm cool because he invested in my stuff. No, dude. He just wants to make money off your dumb ass. He hates you.
I hesitate to bring up this particular character, but there was a guy we talked about on YKS a couple of times because of his stupid idea, and he had opened up a distillery and partnered with Jeremy Renner. And so if you look this guy up, there's all kinds of pictures of him hanging out with Jeremy Renner.
That's the dream, dude.
And Jeremy Renner like at the opening of the fucking, wine bar or whatever it was. I don't remember. But
it's so funny when celebrities like invest in stuff. Just make the movies, Well, we don't need this shit.
I mean, look, speaking of basketball, guys, like when Jay-Z was, paraded around like he was the real owner of the Nets.
Yeah. No, it's like a Russian murder.
It's just so, but it's cool. It's Jay-Z. Stupid ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, hey, my wife's driving me crazy.
Hey.
ADHD, that one was really good. Yeah.
Tons of bottles at home. I spent around $100,000 on them. Tell me what it's worth. And the appraisal list was $1 million. And I was like, this can't be right. Let's do it again. 100% sell through. Got him $1 million. We went and picked up $1 million worth of whiskey.
He might just have a pointy elbow.
This guy in LA. And we came in and he had 200 samurai swords. He had every gun from the James Bond series, the originals.
I mean, come on, man.
What did you learn from them?
Everyone who actually has money
is
just the stupidest motherfucker in the world.
I know.
And what the fuck?
Can you imagine?
If I was this rich, you know what I would do? I would donate all the money to a good cause.
Well, I mean, whatever.
No, I would buy the James Bond guns.
I would buy the James Bond guns, yeah, but you'd never see me saying I had them, that's for sure.
I wouldn't be bragging about them. I wouldn't be inviting this guy over to see them.
I'm zipping my fucking lips. And I tell you, for one thing I would never do is I would never have Architectural Digest come through my house with a video camera, which we'll talk about that later.
Everyone had
some of those videos are pretty good. The Walton Goggins one is actually
I know,
good.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
No, fuck, of course not. Oh my God. I show you guys
when I knew that
like a segment of my room. Makes me want to kill myself.
I don't even do that.
This guy has books back there.
Market fit, which was,
is that a Cameo brand
the Cameo guitar? I just saw it.
Oh my God, it is. Oh.
Libby, how much should it be for 3 kids? Libby, how much should it be for 3 kids? 1 a.m.
pizza order. 48 months. That's 4 years. Welcome back. Well, so that's where the guitar comes in, I think, right?
This is such shit.
They are playing the guitar, at least.
Welcome, everybody, to the second episode of the Zeitgeist podcast, where you will hear the stories behind the breakout.
He looked away and said,
"Did he?"
Well, he said this. This is how he did it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the second episode of the Zeitgeist podcast. He looked away.
He's already bored.
Courtney Combs. There is a Courtney Combs episode, but you can't hear a word she's saying.
Okay, I want to hear him say it.
Okay.
the second episode of the Zeitgeist podcast.
Wow.
Where we hear the stories behind the breakout brands shaping pop culture.
Stories from the breakout brands shaping
pop culture.
Why?
Go back in time and tell your younger self this is what you're doing with your life.
Why would that be what the
Go
Cameo
back in time
podcast
and tell
is?
the 10-year-old version of yourself this is what you're doing in your life. If I went back in time and told the 10-year-old version of myself, hey, you're playing video games for a living.
Yay!
I'd be pretty happy.
Yay! But why would this?
Your dick stays the same size, but you get to play video games for a living.
Your brain also stays the same size. What? Like, even if that were what you were doing on your show,
yeah,
the breakout brands that are shaping pop culture today, even if you were doing that, why would the second one be some guy no one has ever heard of that like is a bourbon broker?
The bourbon guy, like. I guess like Dude Wipes is like, and by shaping pop culture they mean like they like sponsor like the X Games.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess that's really, that feels like at least that's something we've heard of. Dude Wipes, at least, you know.
I've heard of Dude. I don't know what the fuck this.
I don't know what this is. A unicorn is what it's called. Which
but I guess they knew Carmelo Anthony, so yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's exactly it. Like he could get. Presumably a bunch of like somewhat interesting people.
Yeah,
he
like
could he could get Outlaw.
He's got a line to
he could get producer Dan.
He's got a line to tons of people who he regularly pays $1 million a year, like all of the Office guys, like you said.
Dude, I hope this guy has like a professional wrestler on who's like 80 years old.
I would.
Just,
a lot
like,
of
can't
those
talk.
A lot of those are interesting.
Yeah.
I want to say about Unicorn. Unicorn is like such a bad name for a company.
Yeah,
it kills.
Isn't unicorn supposed to be like that's just like a general term, right?
It's
for
it's well, first of all, it's like a third woman who's like down for anything, but also but also it's a good company too. And then I had this the other day. This happened to me. I was trying to figure out why when we were playing Peak, my CPU was.
Oh yeah.
And so, do you know what I searched?
Peak CPU?
Yeah.
Is it like a company?
No, it's like people talking about peak CPU usage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so it
was impossible for me to find out.
Yeah.
Anyways, I found out what it was is that I had the frame rate set to like 600 frames a second.
Oh, okay. You probably don't need that.
And so I fixed that.
Yeah.
Today, I am really, really excited to have my good friend Phil on the pod to talk about
they're
his
friends.
Exciting new business.
This guy looks
Not new,
like he's
but,
so
like,
excited.
Really in the wine and
Go back
spirit
to
world.
when they cut to him there.
Today, I am really, really excited to have my good friend Phil on the pod to talk about his exciting new
Me, 45 minutes into a bounty.
business. Not new, but like really in the wine and spirit world, something that's taking it by storm. Unicorn Auctions. Phil, welcome to the pod.
Thank you.
They did fix the mics, kind
So
of.
first off, a lot of people
auctions?
haven't heard about Unicorn yet. Like, tell us what you guys do.
Yeah, I think the simplest way to explain it is that Unicorn is StockX, but for spirits and wine.
Holy fuck.
That really makes me feel so bad, like in the pit of my stomach. That makes me feel bad.
Now, in fairness, that was a pretty simple explanation. Like, I get it.
Elevator pitch right away. I understand what you're doing.
Here's my elevator pitch. The worst thing you've ever heard of.
Here's my elevator pitch. After I tell you what this is, you're going to want to do something to me.
But yeah, it's eBay for buying stuff online.
Wow. Slamburger Patty, is that true? JF and Stefan Katz?
Oh my god. Okay,
Now,
ignore that part.
Make sure the Stefan Cat gets diarrhea on its penis.
and that it's spelled STEFAN also.
You don't ever have to write it out. Who cares?
If you go to the vet, you have to write it out sometimes.
Just do whatever. Just say it's asshole the cat. They don't care. They're not looking at his ID.
No, you're right. Yeah. Libby, yeah. I mean, I think Cameo has like, I don't know, maybe a year left.
Come on.
I don't know. Like there was already the report last year that they were just like losing so much money.
What are you gonna do to save it?
I guess I'll order 1,000 Joey cameos a day.
Yeah, maybe you should.
We're the largest spirits and wine auction platform in the country. Started about 4 years ago. It's been super exciting, and just like you, building in Chicago, hometown, and 75 people strong and growing, and it's amazing to see the growth.
Yeah, it's been an incredible ride so far. I am a multi-time customer already. Was able to secure a really old bottle of Old Fitz, which I got from my mentor, and we're giving it to him for his 60th birthday next year.
Oh yeah, so I guess your mentor doesn't listen to your podcast.
Oh yeah, who does?
Well, yeah, no one.
That is, I just hate thinking about having this life. That sucks to me.
Yeah.
I mean, my life sucks too, but I just.
Justin, for real. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe just anytime. Yeah.
I think if you can have a mentor if you're like, it's like martial arts. Then I think you can have a mentor.
I could see that. Yeah.
That's allowed.
That would be helpful to me. Yeah. That is a sensei. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I think that's fine. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can come back to this. I have other stuff I want to watch. You told me we have to watch this.
We have to watch
What's
this.
going on, everyone?
Look at this fucking burger. We are gonna get to Zillow. We do have some Zillow stuff to look
What
at.
is the Yeah, we are doing Zillow.
Actually, no, but peep this
Well,
out.
we're not really gonna do Zillow, I guess. But
We do. I did send you some.
People
Zillow
said
to look
no.
at. Okay, well, Can Contra, 30 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
What's going on with Pickle?
Pickle is having a moment, JF.
I'm mad that I missed out on the pickle stuff at Popeye or whatever.
Well, it's at Sonic now, and it looks like total shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna like hold up all the shit to the camera, obviously. Before he says what the price is, I want the chat to get, once they kind of get a look at everything. You already know what the price is.
Yeah, you spoiled it for me.
Keeping in mind, this is like a slushy.
Thank you,
Libby. A burger.
It's not $400.
And some like cheesy tots or something.
Look at the burger's
from
dick.
Sonic, dude. The burger looks so crazy.
This looks like that
like
clam
they dropped
burger
the burger
Howell
in a
was eating.
paper shredder.
Yeah,
it does look like the clam burger kind of.
Girl, you got some big clams. That's what Howell said.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you. This time over at Sonic America's Drive-In, because apparently a big deal just arrived.
I do want to suck on the burger.
Here for it, guys.
Go back to the pickle. Is that the pickle that looks like Luke?
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you. This time over at Sonic America.
Why do you think that looks like Luke?
I thought on Luke's stream recently, didn't Luke find a pickle that looked like him?
I don't know what he does.
It's the Grillo's pickle is Luke, I think.
The Grillo's pickle is an established character. I don't know his relationship to Luke.
Well, maybe there was a different version of the Grillo's pickle that looked more like Luke, but there was one that looked like Luke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Drive-In, because apparently a big deal just arrived, and I'm most definitely here
Doc
for
Swan,
it, guys.
hell
The
yeah.
hype is real with this one.
I love
and
pickles.
honestly, I'm a little concerned by what I got here right now.
This is the craziest looking burger he's ever eaten.
I'm a little concerned by what I got here right now.
Yeah, it looks like Elgato. It looks like a burnt soft shell crab. Luke Pickle, welcome. Thank you, Pickle Army.
Luke
wow,
Pickle.
there you go.
Have you ever had a soft shell crab?
No, I just had the regular shell crab.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. Hard shell crab?
That's
I don't really
gonna
like
make
crab
me
that
come.
much. All right. Thank you, Rally.
You don't.
Oh, there's the Luke Pickle right there.
Huh?
There's the Luke Pickle.
Luke Pickle. Okay.
Yeah.
Divorced man with no kids. Welcome. Thank you, Bort. What do you mean? You don't like crab?
No, I don't really like crab or lobster that much.
Ooh, crustacean tier list or seafood.
Seafood tier list. Seafood tier list would be really good, yeah.
We just recently played a game by the creators of Seafood, but here we are talking about a seafood.
Oh, that's really good.
Tier list.
A seafood tier list would be really good. We just finished watching the first season. I guess it's the only season, but they're coming out the second season of Culinary Class Wars.
Guide during the First World War. Well, we just finished the first.
Really good.
There might be a second one.
Jimmy Fallon Coordinates, 10 months. Welcome back. God, that's so good. But on that show, they cooked so much seafood, and it all looked so fucking good. It looked incredible. It's such a good show.
What was the show?
Culinary Class Wars. It's a Korean cooking reality show where they pit like Michelin star chefs against just restaurant chefs who are like really good chefs also.
Yeah.
It fucking rocks. But every time they cook like scallops, every time but it's like a whole show and they have all these different. It's really, really good. But every time they cook like scallops or something on that, it just looks like
scallops
so
are
good.
among the most beautifully
God.
cooked things that you can find.
Oh my God, dude, I love scallops. Oh,
there's something about that crust that they get that just looks better than almost anything.
It's incredible. Where do you stand on raw oysters?
Oh, I know you love them.
But it took me so long to enjoy them. I don't know what, something just twigged, and now I love them.
I think they have a place. I'm with it. Here's what I'll tell you this. The last time I had them, I don't often have them, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anyone who often has oysters. But I do like it because I like the process of all the stuff that goes with it. I think it's fun to crack it and put everything in there, slurp them,
Yep.
whatever. But the last time I had them, I went, I took my mom because she likes seafood and she can't eat beef or pork. So I took her to a seafood place and I got oysters and she didn't. And I was just weirdly eating the big icy plate of oysters by myself.
It's kind of a shared,
It's kind of not good to eat it by yourself.
Yeah. Have you had deep fried oysters?
I think I have had. I think I've had an oyster po' boy before.
Yeah, they're really fucking good.
Which is nice.
God, they're good.
Yeah, I like that.
Shrimp, very good. 10 degrees Celsius.
That's about the right temp for shrimp, maybe.
That's a little warm, I think, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you, Agent Whiskey Danger. Okay, but let's get a closer look at this burger.
Is there
from
a
Pete,
seafood
because
tier list that already exists? I want to do it.
We should do it, but we need to look at some Zillow stuff as well.
I really want to do because I'm really curious what you think about all the various fishes.
Calamari is
lobster roll, also great.
See, the thing with calamari is that it can be really, really good, but it is so shitty most of the time. And it's unfortunate because when it's really good, it fucking hits.
Is that your nominee for highest ceiling, lowest floor?
It might be. I've had some really good calamari before, but more often than not, it's just like rubber, and it's like mostly peppers as well.
Yeah, but when it's rubber and peppers, it's at least not disgusting.
peppers.
It's not disgusting. It's just nothing.
It's just nothing. Yeah, exactly. Welcome, Chelsea Clinton. Thank you, Oliver.
Thank you, Oliver. What is the seafood that has the worst version of it is the worst thing?
Ooh.
People are saying tuna.
I think if overcooked fish is so bad.
Overcooked fish is
salmon
bad.
Can be really bad.
I wouldn't say salmon can get dry, but I was leaning toward a whitefish like cod.
Yeah.
Like a slimy. Oh God.
Ugh.
But
salmon is so good though. Oh my God, dude.
Salmon's amazing.
Especially here. The salmon up here is so
Salmon's
fucking
a
good.
superfood.
It's so good. We watched Jiro Dreams of Sushi as well a couple weeks ago, and
shrimp with the poop. Little John voice.
Yeah, shrimp with the poop is not good.
Yeah.
But the sushi, the tuna belly or whatever, like the soft tuna belly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've not seen that.
You gotta watch it, man. It's so good.
I've heard good stuff. Yeah.
It's really good.
Catfish, low floor, low ceiling.
I've never had catfish before.
Well, now you ought to come on down here. Boy, a catfish fry is so good, dude. I mean, it'll make you feel like hell. That's the thing is that the conception of catfish south of the Mason-Dixon, or seafood rather, south of the Mason-Dixon, a little bit different, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I think if you go out to have a seafood, you have like a light dinner.
Yeah.
Right? You have like some steamed vegetables.
If I think like seafood up here, it's like salmon, or we're going to like a Chinese restaurant or like a Japanese restaurant.
Beach Towel is gifted a tier 1 sub to my kind of stream.
Thank you, Beach Towel. And respecting the sushi woman, 18 months.
Wow, hey.
There you go. Wow, good timing.
I do too. I would.
Yeah. Yep.
You were saying, sorry.
Of course. I feel like seafood up here is going to be kind of like a bit lighter, you know?
Yeah, for sure. No, it's different than you go down to Key West and get some conch fritters or something. It's not even the same. Although those, hey. Okay, I'm looking at a seafood tier list, but Some of it is like the prepared dishes, and some of it is the alive animals. That's not really what I'm looking. I'm not really looking for that, man. I'm not trying to do that.
Disrupt them all. This is Zillow Night. We will be looking
We're doing Zillow. We're doing
some Zillow stuff.
Look, we're having a conversation. It's a free flowing conversation that occasionally touches on mature subjects. Let the conversation
begin. Well, we have.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. G. Hubert, welcome back. 52 months. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, you were just watching this Peep video. Look, we got let's get back to the Peep video because the burger looks so fucking crazy.
What I've got in front of you, this is known as the Big Dill Meal here. Definitely a lovely situation in terms of the color, of course, but I'm a little concerned about the burger. So sit tight, because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Actually, no, but peep this out.
No, we're not. Oh my God. Okay.
All right, sorry.
Great timing on that, Mr. Dumbshit.
That's okay. We can move on.
Give me a fish. Give me a fish emoji right here in the chat right now. If you're down with tuna mouth, let me see who's the quickest with the fish emoji.
Excel machine.
Something that's been bothering me for weeks now.
Wait, was that did he say fish emoji?
He said fish emoji. Wow, good timing.
It's a new trend.
Butterdog fan, welcome back. Thank you.
All right, so these days you might have noticed that the trades and it's trickling down to everywhere.
Dude, we need a Grace emoji.
They're putting the global.
We do need to. What would it? I shouldn't say what would it be. It would be.
It's just literally the face she's making right now.
It would be this, obviously.
It's just literally this. Oh, Oliver, you don't know Grace. You will love Grace because she's into movies and stuff as well.
Yeah, you guys would have something in common. The movies you both like.
Yeah.
Box office opening weekend numbers out there instead of the domestic. Now, I'm sure some of you love this. You want to see box office reporting.
By the way, F1 kicks
move
ass.
more into the global space. I mean, hey, it's the worldwide box office that.
What is F1? Oh,
yeah, the Brad Pitt movie. It fucking rules.
I think you would have to. You would have to. Fauci himself would have to inject me with some kind of crazy cocktail to drag me to go see F1 the movie starring Brad Pitt.
It's just like it's very like formulaic.
No interest in that whatsoever.
It's so the racing stuff is so good.
I can't tell you.
I did see 28 Years Later as well. I love that too. It's from the guy who did Top Gun Maverick, which you did like, JF.
Look, I want to do this again with Mike because it was a good concept for an episode and we had fun doing it. One time, or maybe twice, I can't remember. We did the Mystery Movie Monday.
Yeah.
What
was the one you saw the first time?
So I was so devastated when we found out what the movie was because it was Gran Turismo.
Oh, well, look. I think if you're thinking F1 is going to be like Gran Turismo, it's so much better than that.
I'm not saying it's the same amount of good. I'm just saying I don't care about any movie about cars.
It's gonna be one you can watch Greg style when it hits Plex.
I would be bored to tears because so much of it is like, okay, here's where the characters are talking, and now they get into the car, and then I go.
I guess if you don't like that, yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah,
I just did that. As good as it is in the movie. That's literally as good as it is in any car movie. That's exactly what it is. And then the camera goes out, and it's like, whoa, he's still going, even though the camera's out. Yeah, it's the same.
I loved Ford versus Ferrari as well.
Ugh.
I know. I fucking loved it, though.
Sucks.
I loved it.
Never, dude. Never.
Yeah.
Decides if a movie makes money or not, and the entertainment business is more global than ever. But that's not why the trades are doing it. They're doing it to put out
I love her voices, dude.
I know.
Bigger numbers and make their movies look better, because 144 looks a heck of a lot better than 55.6, which is the actual domestic opening. Now let me explain the two reasons that you can't do this. Reason number one, there are no charts for global openings. You starting to see where they're coming from here? There's no real track records. So it's very hard to tell how this compares to other movies' global openings and to get a feel at a glance at how the movie has debuted. 144 throws you off. You're like, oh, it's over the century mark. And then you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. It's a good call. She's millennial Andy Rooney, and that's why we love her. She's so.
Oh my God.
She's so interesting.
I thought that was DBJ.
And they say you can't show a male masturbator toy on Twitch.tv. And I don't get it.
Movies do not all open at the same in the same territories worldwide. Now, to be fair,
yeah.
F1 it actually has opened everywhere it's going to open. But that therefore gives it an unfair advantage over films that might have a slower rollout. So those films might end up doing better in the long run. But when you look at the opening weekend, oh my goodness, F1 will look like it had done better.
Can you imagine being invested in this?
No, it's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
Just go see the movie if you want to see it or not.
It's so crazy.
Oh, the movie did bad. I mean, Furiosa didn't do that well at the box office. Who cares? It rocked. I mean, I guess it's bad in that like it makes it less likely they'll make another one. But
yeah,
I enjoyed it. You know, I just want to go see a good movie.
I saw that
Bigfoot and Handcuffs Tier 2, 91 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you very much for the Tier 2 sub.
It won't make you James Bond.
And
It'll certainly
Handcuffs.
make you Roger Moore. Giggity, giggity,
goo.
I saw that Megan 2 flopped.
Did it?
I guess. I didn't even know it was out.
I know. Well, I thought it was out like next month.
Yeah, I had no idea.
We watched the first one again recently. Fun movie.
I think it's a fun movie. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care when they come out or whatever. If I'll go see it if I can see it. I'm just old. I don't know. Whatever.
I do want to see the Running Man movie. I watched that trailer again. It looks fucking awesome.
Little guy, I love you. Papa John's cheddar crust large pizza with extra garlic butter
Who's this guy again?
He's a wrestler.
Oh, this is This
is the wrestler known as Ryback.
Has this guy shown his cock, or just Brian has posted a Photoshop of his cock?
That's a good question. I think it's a Photoshop, but I know what you're talking about. I think you sent it to me too. I don't remember.
I think it's a Photoshop, right?
Brian has a lot of Photoshopped wrestlers showing their
cocks, yeah.
I don't know why.
Along with their cheddar cheesy bread.
Now, why is he reviewing Papa John's pizza?
Apparently, he is a food reviewer.
Oh my god!
The enormous professional athlete known as Ryback I guess this is it's Ryback TV.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. It seems strange.
His catchphrase was "Feed me more." His wrestling catchphrase or his food reviewing catchphrase?
It's kind of weird to see. I guess this is maybe his home office. He's got
what's going on here?
He's got a Keurig back there, but it's a Keurig that does brew into a.
This will kind of get us ready for Zillow mode here. Let's.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can tell
he's got the zero sugar soda back there.
The Zevia stuff.
He's got the vanilla one, I think, which is really good.
Vanilla Zevia is good.
It's pretty good.
Interesting.
The other ones are not good, but I like that one.
Yeah, the Keurig carafe is bad. He does have it looks like he does have a home phone. Tile backsplash.
Someone tell E.T.
Yeah, E.T. will like that for sure. Mini fridge on the counter, which I don't love.
Oh, that's like a shelf. Do you have like the world's smallest clock you can put on a shelf?
Oh, yeah. It's like open shelving on the side of the upper cabinet.
With like a photo collage above it.
And then like a cup on the other one. Looks like that's a custom cup with his dog on it.
Looks like he's got a box of something from a company whose initials are CG.
It got to be some kind of protein powder or something.
I would imagine. Yeah.
It's that. Okay. It actually does say gear on it, which is.
All right.
That's how sometimes steroids are referred to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. That's right.
With marinara.
Barnhammer, that is good.
Sauce. I've got extra garlic butter though too for that. So we got a really good cheat meal.
I don't respect ordering cheesy bread.
I mean, the cheesy bread there just looks like a cheese pizza.
With no sauce.
Yeah.
I don't respect that order. If you want that, make it at home. Don't order cheesy bread. That's pathetic.
This week on here, guys, you know the big guy loves his pizza, and I'm really looking forward to it's feeding time.
Clicking on this from John.
Wake up! It's feeding time.
Okay, that's the Photoshop of his cock, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, welcome to feeding time. The big guy, Ryback, Sin City, Casadela, big guy. Papa John's today is on the menu for my cheat meal this week, and we're going to be reviewing.
It's a cheat meal.
The Papa John's cheddar crust large pizza.
I guess this could be fun.
Extra garlic butter sauce.
If you're a professional athlete and you're like, I'm watching everything I'm doing and eating and stuff like that.
This is my cheat day kind of thing. Yeah.
Just going crazy on 2 huge pizzas.
With marinara sauce.
Yeah,
I could see that being fun.
He's doing his cheat day once a week. He's eating 2 huge pizzas once a week.
Really good
yeah, I mean, he probably works out like crazy.
He does, yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to digging in to this. And I got a little dessert for later over there.
Jonah, welcome back. 63 months. Thank you. Look, we have some Zillow coming. Don't worry.
I actually do like the desserts at pizza places better than the appetizers. Thoughts?
So that's so psychotic.
The desserts at pizza places are better than the appetizers.
What's the desserts at pizza places? You have the Cinna sticks or whatever.
First of all, if they do a cookie, it clears everything on the appetizer menu. Not even close. But if they do the cookie and the like crazy Cinnabread or whatever,
the Cinnabread is good, dude. The Cinnabread is really good.
They probably have a chocolate lava cake that's okay.
Perry, welcome back. Thank you.
All 3 of those are better than the worst wings you can buy.
The wings are always bad from like
the wings are always bad.
Are you gonna get like the pasta? Come on.
The pasta is like a brick. You can't eat that.
Oh, I'm gonna get a sandwich from Domino's. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're not. You're not. Don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're not. And what else? What else? What else is it? What else do they even have there?
I do like the garlic. I do like the garlic cheese bread, unfortunately. But it's just like it is just more pizza basically.
It's less than
1 hour
pizza.
review. Welcome.
It's less than pizza. They don't even have at Domino's. They don't even have fucking salads at these places. They're not even like that. If you're talking about your local neighborhood place, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about that.
We're talking Domino's here.
I'm talking about the nationwide chains.
Yeah.
They don't even have salad, dude. You can't even get salad. Or it's just some bag. Why would I care about that? Their salad's not good.
Yeah, I do want some dessert now.
I'm saying you get the oven-baked cookie over all of that all the time.
I think you might be right.
Look.
I would get I think if I'm getting any sort of side from Domino's, it's the Cinna-Sticks.
Yeah.
The Cinna-Sticks from Domino's are fucking good.
Also, they're bready enough that you're like, well, this is like, I can eat this at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to wait. The Family Guy gag about salad at pizza places is funny as hell. But it only works if you have an actual independent pizza place.
Yeah.
It doesn't work on these. Doesn't work.
Should we go Zillow mode now?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Speaking of cinnamon. Happy first birthday, Cinnamon.
Happy first birthday, Cinnamon.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
Cinnamon, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Those of you that follow me know that I have a little baby. Well, she's a 4-legged furry baby, but she's still my baby.
Oh my god, peon flies.
And she's my cockapoo, and her name is Cinnamon. Mm-hmm. And it seems like I just got her yesterday. However,
she does kind of talk like Grace a little
July 3rd is her birthday. And she's turning 1
What's up with being on YouTube and not modulating your voice?
Let me tell you, she's been a handful.
That's going to make me come.
All right. Let's just finish up the Sonic thing.
Welcome to Peep This Out Review.
You just gotta get a look at the burger here.
Okay, yeah.
And he'll reveal how much it costs.
Oh, Sonic. You know, you and I definitely have a love-hate relationship. 9 times out of 10, there is something up with the food over here every time I come to do a review. And unfortunately, this is not looking the best, guys.
That is so crazy.
Wild.
Triple Sonic Smasher. Guys, look at that.
They're on
you gotta
some
bring that
Steak-um
back,
shit.
I think. Like, that's not what
wouldn't.
it's supposed to look like.
I don't think that's good.
Meat is looking
we're going to do Zillow.
We're doing
break
Zillow.
This one on down, and of course, we'll get into everything here. All right, so here
I
we
want
go.
whatever's in that green cup.
Huge
So
promo
there's
over
the
here at
price.
Sonic as they team up with Grillo's Pickles for this one, guys. Starting off
$18
with the big. Just break this one on down, and of course, we'll get into everything here.
That's fucking crazy.
All right,
it's like $25 Canadian.
That's... Dude, what's on the tater tots?
Pickle, like, powder or something. I think that's what it is.
Pickle powder?
It's pickle seasoning, yeah.
To go with the big dill meal, the huge promo over here at Sonic as they team up with Grillo's Pickles for this one, guys. Starting off with the big dill triple Sonic smasher, what we've got here is a potato bun.
I do like
once we pop
pickles.
it, you're going to notice we have
I love
just
pickles.
a
I love
little
smash
bit of
burgers.
that
That's
dilly
not a
ranch
smash
sauce
burger.
that's supposed to be there.
That's a
Of course,
smashed
you've got some
burger.
crispy
It's
cucumbers.
pretty smashed, yeah.
You've got some
Yeah.
Grillo's Pickles that are in there as well, too, there. And, of course, the lettuce that it's supposed to have on top of that. But, guys, 3 seasoned hand-smashed
It's
Angus
kind of
beef
looking like a
patties. And honestly,
steak
I don't
salad.
even know if that's even here.
Yeah.
To be honest, everything looks so paper thin and not fresh. Supposedly, it's going to be separated with 3 slices of American cheese, but I digress.
I really do need to see how he takes a bite here.
I mean, he's right to be
side, we have a little
skeptical.
bit of
Sure.
the pickle seasoned tots that this meal comes with.
There's
They're
like
basically crispy tots.
10 of them
sprinkled
in
with
there.
Grillo's pickle seasoning. So a lovely situation
That's
there.
not
You can
that
also
many
get it on
tots.
the groovy
There's
fries.
10 in there.
And
Oh,
to
maybe
wash
11.
it all down, a pickle Rita slush, basically an icy slush drink with their
Ooh.
pickle Rita flavor, and of
Ooh.
course some pickle juice flavored bubbles, kind of like the boba situation.
Okay. Why do you buy the triple instead of the double? That's a great question.
I gotta get this.
I would like to try that.
The Pickle Rita slush with pickle juice boba?
Yeah, I would try that.
I gotta take my kids to go get this tomorrow.
Get the insane burger as well.
I'm not getting the burger.
Okay.
Topped off with a Grillo's Pickles pickle chip on top of that. So I'm hoping that's going to be pretty decent. But guys, coming on back to this meal, I don't know if this is going to be
You know
worth
how
the
sometimes there's a chip
$17.87
in your
judging by how
drink?
that burger looks. But let's just see if the flavor is going to deliver.
Oh, katsu
This is their
chicken is so
all-new
good.
big dill meal over here at Sonic, America's Drive-In.
Should we
This
do it?
is a
Keep out the
YKS app.
flavor.
Yeah, you go get this exact thing. This is a whole YKS app.
The Grillo's meal?
Yeah.
I mean, if it looks even half this good.
All right, so yeah, it does look like there are 3 thin patties there, guys, but this does not look...
Does it look like that?
Yeah, that sounds like me on Tinder.
Okay.
Swipe.
Yeah, this is like steakums.
All right.
Okay.
I'm swiping
Thank you,
through
Baron.
3 thin patties on
Yeah, whatever, man.
on Tinder.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it doesn't. Whatever.
Don't you think you could?
I guess so. Yeah.
You know.
fresh, and they look a little overcharred. This is kind of a scary situation.
Not every girl is named Patty. Here we go.
They've got here
Oh,
right
here
now.
we go
Let's just give this
again.
a go, and we'll get into some of the tots and, of course, that pickle Rita slush. But, man, I'm already feeling a little ripped off. This is looking a little janky here for what it is. Let's just give this a go. It's the Big Dill Triple Sonic Smasher over here at Sonic, America's Drive-In. Let's peep out this flavor.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're a lady named Patty.
Yep.
Definitely old.
He wasn't talking about y'all. He wasn't talking about y'all. A lot of
Salty.
patties in the chat.
But the flavor is just okay. But that beef is definitely old.
Oh my god, dude.
I hate when you get the
I'm
old
wrong,
beef.
but I don't think hamburger patties are supposed to be crunchy the way that they kind of felt in my mouth here right now.
What I've noticed with Peep recently is he is doing a lot more like long pauses where he's kind of just like shaking his head.
This is a 9-minute long video.
Jesus. Well, he's 3 things to review, I guess.
Supposed to be the things delivering the crunch there, these little crispy cucumbers, which are good.
That's a weird way
so
of putting
far,
it.
Yeah. 5,000 foot
I
Jesus,
got some
welcome
dry
back. 49
patties
months.
here, and
Thank
considering
you.
I waited 20 minutes for this, this is...
They had to fucking put it through the
He
literal
waited
ringer.
20 minutes for it also? Bro.
They were beating your burger's ass in the back.
Nayray, 90 months. Welcome back.
Nayray 90.
Unacceptable right now for this presentation. It really is. Let's keep
Oh,
going
yeah,
in,
they have to
guys.
wait
I'm
for it to
very, very
bloom like
disappointed
those
with this
those
already.
huge
There's just
flowers that
pieces
only
of it that
open
are
every
dry
like
hanging off
2 years.
This is really sad. Let's keep going in.
This is really sad. Let's keep going in.
I mean, the flavor is okay.
I mean, that
it's
says
just
it
not
all.
fresh.
Yep.
And it looks like they couldn't really spare any of that dilly ranch that's on top of this, guys. I
It
do have
does
some
look
pickles
dry.
that are there, but guys, this really is a dry showcase of beef. It's probably one of the worst
Ass
burgers
mouth
I have
Pete,
had over
welcome.
here
Thank you,
yet.
my
And it's
morning
kind of
soda.
sad considering I love pickle goodness, and I see the potential with this one, but it is what it is. So what are you gonna do, right? I don't know. Let's just get into some of these little
Latina
tots
looking
there
for
as
boys.
well.
Welcome. Thank you, Nayray. Just reading what Nayray said.
Better be named Patty or I'm swiping right.
The pickle tots, as you can see right there, very, very close up here. Pickle seasoned tots. Let's give this a shot. It's probably just going to be some dill.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
I could tell that by looking at
And it
it
is.
and by knowing what
And they're tasty.
The general
are.
theme of the.
It's actually better than the burger. How sad is that? But
I'm not sure.
Nice and salty.
I don't know.
Definitely digging the seasoning on this.
Looks like
These
just
are very
dill.
tasty. But man, what a sad situation.
Oh.
All right.
This is the money shot.
Yeah. How much time left in that video?
Pickle chip in
We're halfway through.
there. The Grillos
Dude.
pickles
Oh my
pickle chip
God.
floating.
Don't put
in the
I don't
middle
think
of it
put a
there.
pickle in it. I don't.
Very, very nice. It's almost just kind of taking me back to the pickle juice drink. I guess the pickle slush they had way back.
Yeah, I
in
guess
the
it's kind of similar to that. Great thumbnail face there. Patty with a fatty, welcome. Thank you, Rowley.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably
That's
seeing
funny.
that jumping up on the screen right now.
Thank you, Splinker
That
Ball.
was a very lovely situation. Do check that one out. Tartness was pretty nice on that. I'm expecting
Give me
something
a
kind
thumbs
of
up if you guys think that looks a little green. I mean, it's mostly blue. I would say aqua. I mean, it's
Well,
not
I'd
really
say pretty
blue,
green,
blue.
actually.
This is more like algae-ish type of blue.
No, I think green.
I would say green.
I'm
yeah.
seeing green.
Wow.
with the slush here. So let's give this a shot. Some icy goodness, some pickled bobas basically, and of course the pickle.
Dude, you know what that looks like the Hulk's cum.
Come on, man.
Don't you think?
Come on. I think the Hulk has white cum.
I think that looks like I think because of the gamma.
You think he, well, you know what? Because of the gamma, I don't think he can cum. That's why he's so mad all the time.
The Hulk can't cum?
The Hulk can't cum.
That's gonna make Hulk cum. He can't do it?
Read a flavoring at this. I'm
funny.
expecting that to be like a green dye in there as well too. Just
Probably
for
a
effect.
green
Let's try it out.
food coloring. Yeah, maybe.
Thank you, Splinker Bell.
Oh yeah, that's a nice flavor. It's like the essence of pickle goodness.
Oh.
That's banging. That is very refreshing. Sonic excels with their desserts.
Is this a dessert?
I guess so. What? It's a drink.
Hulk Cumbuster 69. Welcome.
Welcome.
Food is usually hit or miss. Let me see if I can try and get one of the bobas. On
Get
the very
one.
bottom
Oh, you
over
got
there.
one. You got
Okay,
one.
let me try that with the,
Suck
the
it up.
juice that's on the inside, the pickle juice.
Yeah, beef.
Oh, nice. Little concentrated goodness. Very nice indeed. It's very similar to the Del Taco drinks that I've tried with the bursting bobas there. But
Right, because they're
guys,
both boba.
So far, what I'm really liking out of this meal is definitely the drink and the tots. Everything else, really boo-boo with that burger. Really is.
It's only one other thing.
Everything else, yeah.
Boba was not boo-boo, which is good. I guess I don't care what he rates it.
I would like to know.
Okay.
It's down below. What did you guys think of Karen? It too, and I'm paying $19, almost $20 for this. This burger is sad.
I thought, well, it was $17.80.
Like I said, the potential is they're very sad. Whacked 3 out of 10 is.
He hates it. He hates it.
Yikes. Okay. This counts as Zillow Night content.
Yep.
Oh, hi. Hey. We're the Try Guys. This is our office. Why
Bro.
don't you come on inside and check it out? Wow! One's huge! There's nobody here.
Why is everyone saying, oh no? We're watching Architectural Digest.
With the Try Guys? This room over here is where I fucked my mistress.
Is that what happened?
Isn't that what happened?
I don't know.
We outgrew our first office almost immediately. I mean, it had that fun startup vibe.
It was about 1,000 square feet, and it was fine when there was 4 of us, and then it was 5 of us, and then by the end it was 15 of us, all crammed into this tiny little.
And that's just all the ladies this guy was bonking.
Who's the lady bonker here?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What was it that they?
Someone said bottom left. Someone said bottom right.
It's clear
Is
you
it bottom
guys don't.
right?
You guys don't know about. Don't say it's one of the whites. Don't say it like that.
Lady bonkers, welcome. Thank you, Dasher. It's Ned, bottom right. Okay.
What did this show do? What is it that they did?
They tried stuff.
But what was it?
I don't know. They would try stuff, I think.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah, it would be like, we're going to try the spiciest chip in the world.
house.
Ooh, and there was one bathroom. That's probably
One
why it was
bathroom.
time to go.
That's how we knew.
Yeah.
There were a lot of spaces we toured that felt very corporate, and we were really fortunate in that we got to design this space from the ground up.
It was. I would hate working in like a corporate place. That's why this was that's why this is perfect for us.
Yeah, look at the pictures that are framed there.
A corporate
to trick you into thinking you have a view.
I just think it's like when you go to work in a corporate place, it's like, it's like,
Yeah, this doesn't feel too corporate to me. Welcome, I Want to Die. Thank you,
Supposed
Dasher.
to be one of those bank coffee shops. You've seen them. They're confusing. You don't know if you belong in it when you're there for the bank or the coffee shop. It was going to be one of those, and we came in. It was just such a big space that had so much potential, and being able to design something specifically
so they
for
made
what we
this
wanted to do made
not
it feel
look like a bank
more
coffee
fun,
shop?
more
Is that what they're saying?
There's literally a merch table behind them.
Yeah.
We really wanted to make sure that it felt like a burgeoning
coffee shop.
digital business, but
Come,
also
welcome.
had
Thank you,
an air
Dasher.
of professionalism. Obviously, with our branding, we lean into some bright coloring, but I think toning it down a little digital business, but also had an air of professionalism. Obviously,
Can I see you in this?
I was about to say we need to start dressing like this.
Can I see you in this?
Yeah, we got to start dressing like this.
I need to see you in the doily and leather pants.
With a blazer?
Is that one of the Try Guys?
Yeah.
Is that what you have to wear if you want to be in the Try Guys?
I think he's like the hot one.
I mean, that's fine.
I don't think we can make our hair do that, unfortunately.
That's fine. If we put our hair together, we might be able to do that, but I don't know how you... I need to know what their content was. I need to actually know what it was.
Did they all... Oh, they left the Try Guys. Is the Try Guys still going? Or can we take over this office?
Yeah, because they already did the build out.
Yeah.
I need to see. With our branding, we lean into some bright coloring, but I think toning it.
What is that? What is this?
Well, I guess you could go sit there and do some work. There's an outlet right behind you.
Yeah, there's one outlet kind of behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down a little bit and letting a interior designer's eye interpret it in a way that feels like anyone can come in and be impressed was really paramount for us when we opened this space.
When we were looking for the new space, we need to be in a place that we can work and do all the prep for shoots, but then also shoot in. So you'll see as we tour the space that
the current content is like cooking shows without a recipe is the big one. So they do a show. They do a show where you have to cook, but you don't have a recipe.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds like a really good idea. Obvious. I mean, how would you even do that?
Neurofuzz, exactly. Why would you watch people that publicly care about their brand when you could watch us?
everything is a shootable space.
It's like the Wonka factory, but instead of you being able to eat everything, you can film everything.
Did he write that down?
You can tell he said that before. That really sucks. Yeah, actually, what do you think of the couch?
Well, it doesn't have arms, so I love it. I guess it kind of has arms. No, not really. No.
Oh. Sorry.
It's a bad couch.
Sorry, sweet tea, and to everyone's spouse who enjoys the Try Guys. I like the vibe of the couch, but ultimately the couch doesn't work. It's not functional.
I don't like that the couch is the same shape as the table in front of it.
That doesn't work.
And you could tell they did that and we're like, this is clever.
It's a 3-seater that seats 2.
8 months, welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, it's not good.
So shoot in. So you'll see as we tour the space that everything is a shootable space.
It's like the Wonka factory, but instead of you being able to eat everything, you can film everything.
I'm the cheating guy's face while he says this.
It's not called the Wonka factory either, is it?
No.
Isn't it Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
Yeah. You'd say chocolate.
It's not the Wonka factory.
Although I was joking about you wearing the lace teddy under your blazer, but I do think you would look cool in the sort of pseudo tie-dye.
What is this jacket? God, it looks bad.
I think you would look cool in that.
Come on.
I think that would look good on you. I do. I think that's cool.
I could do the pants for sure.
The pants are nothing. The jacket is what we want.
I don't like the jacket.
Maybe I'll get the jacket.
This was originally going to be the entrance to the coffee shop, So it's got a lot of natural light, giant floor-to-ceiling windows, but it's right on the street. That's why we put these privacy screens up.
It's just high enough where you get to see just the lovely palm trees, and it feels like you're not right up against the street.
This has my favorite piece actually in the entire office, which is this wonderful Astro Mobile chandelier by Andrew Nair.
Your lamp shouldn't be by anybody. That's my problem with that.
Yep.
It should just be a lamp.
If you have a lamp where you can't just go to the store to get like light bulbs for it and very easily change the bulbs.
Yeah.
You have to get a guy to change the bulbs, probably.
Yeah. This sucks.
It's gorgeous. I think it really captures that mid-century vibe that we were going for.
Originally, it was about 6 inches.
You're not going for that.
But you're not going for mid-century because look at all the shit on the wall there.
You're going for modern. You live. It's a modern office.
BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Stupid.
Shorter. So one of the times we had our first meeting, I stood up and I just hit my head right on it. And it doesn't have a lot of give.
That's mid-century modern for you. Not a lot of give.
Not a lot of give.
No.
Good to look.
Oh my God. Like nothing about that is mid-century modern.
If we ever, there's a couple of big ifs here, but I want you to go with me.
Yeah.
If we ever get to the point where we have a real office,
and
if we ever also are, if anything we ever did is ever covered by traditional print media,
yeah,
let's make sure not to print out and frame the thing that was about us and put it in the place where we're working. Let's put different. Let's put different stuff in there.
We'll put no. I'm gonna put a bunch of pictures of Luke up in my office.
That's better.
I'm gonna do the Homer Simpson, Maggie Simpson do it for her thing, but it'll be Luke. It's gonna be do it for him.
See, that's actually funny.
Yeah.
Cat.
Says, I'm curious to see where they hang their O.J. Simpson jersey.
This doubles as a green room anytime we use bigger shoots. And we actually have a little bar in case people want to get a little toasty before they get on camera.
I had a backwards bar mitzvah here for my 31st birthday. I dropped out of Hebrew school as a kid, so I turned this whole space into like a full bar mitzvah nightclub. So you can really do a lot here.
Is this for those of you whose spouses like this content, is this is the funny guy?
He's the funny one?
That's the funny one, right?
We should clarify from 9 to 6, this is a traditional workspace.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
6.
Oh, wow, okay.
9 to 6.
On the weekends, we throw up bar mitzvahs. We try to have in every room some like fun wall that could be a nice photo backdrop or just something that is fun to look at, gives a pop of color, gives a little motion to it.
Look at this. Look at Keith. He's holding a yellow jug.
Hey, I'm trying to take a picture. Is that something they might do on the show?
Yeah, well, they're doing that right now.
They're doing it now. It's not the show, I guess.
Yeah.
Still, anything could be the show with these guys.
Oh.
The fun wall.
What's in that jug?
Oh, you're a bad boy.
He's taking a bath.
Oh, you're bad.
I'm such a sucker for an accent wall. You get 3 walls that are all the same, and then, whoa, what's going on with that 4th one?
Our wall philosophy is kind of like the Try Guys. It's 3 white ones and 1 very gay one. Next room.
Okay, you know what? That was funny. That was a good joke.
Are you giving points?
I think that I'll give points for that. That was a joke. That actually had the construction of a joke.
Gay wall is funny.
Gay wall is funny.
All right. Okay. You can wear a doily tomorrow too. That's fine.
Thank you.
You earned it. You earned wearing lingerie at work. Go ahead.
Is that an extra large Pikachu Funko Pop? Can you go back?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What does that say?
The Hidden Power of Fucking Up by the Try Guys, HarperCollins. It hit #1 3 weeks in a row. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Are those custom made Funko Pops?
Does Funko Pop not make gay Funkos? He got it off. I figured I could get one off too.
No, you're right. Yeah.
And it's more about Funko than it is about him.
Why, it's my wife, Ariel Fulmer.
Oh, no.
Also,
Wait, this is not the guy though, right?
Yeah, it is the guy.
No, it's not.
It is the guy.
This is the guy?
That's the guy. His wife worked there?
Damn, if you're the wife and you work there, you're like, well, there's no way he's cheating on me. Because I'm at work and at home.
Did she work there? Did she work there and the mistress work there too?
And she was there till 6.
Well, then after 6, it got kind of crazy.
The wives all have their own show too. Now that I'm against. For some reason, that I'm against. The Try Guys, I don't mind. You know.
I like the Try Guys, actually.
I actually like the guys.
Yeah.
Interior designer of the space. Tell us a little bit about all of the work.
Oh my
His
God,
entire
there's so many
personality was how
Funko
much he
Pops.
loved his wife, and then he started fucking the 20-something-year-old girl who worked for him.
Well, did he change his personality to be about fucking 20-year-olds?
Yeah, let's be consistent.
Work that went into making this space beautiful.
I knew that this space had to be, polished, colorful, but
Okay. Oh,
I
there's
also
the
wanted it
accent
to be
wall.
a little bit
Oh,
masculine.
I love the leather
pulled in
cubes.
a lot
JK.
of design elements.
Go back to the leather
that
cubes.
You like the cubes?
Yeah.
Had to be, polished.
the other guy.
Colorful, but I also wanted.
That sucks, man.
The poofs.
I'm gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be sitting on that. I'll be sitting on the one on the left. I'll be putting my laptop on the one on the right, and then I'll be plugging into the Ethernet thing on the wall as well.
Yeah, I'll be quickly pulling up a Trello board that has nothing on it and saying, Stefan, do you think we should use this?
By the way, our Trello board or whatever got shut down. I don't know if you saw the email because we stopped using it.
What?
Yeah, the one we used once as a joke.
Come on.
They shut it down.
We were gonna use it.
I guess we could make another one.
Masculine. I pulled in a lot of design elements that were traditionally mid-century modern. The couch with wood accents.
Couch with wood. Well, that's some mid-century modern shit.
They would be having that shit in 1950, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And things like that. And this Eames chair. When Ned was an intern in college.
Remember they had this at the San Diego Airbnb?
Oh, like a reproduction of the chair.
Yeah, it was fucking comfortable.
The world's most faked chair. Yeah, I think they had that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He worked at a production studio that had an Eames chair.
I saw it
Destroy
as a
the
sign
building
of like,
45 while taking the
wow,
morning soda.
you've made it. You have an Eames chair in your office.
Oh, but that's not even. Oh, those are like the YouTube's ones or whatever they're called. I think.
1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Japanese one also.
We like to have Eugene here with us at all times. I don't like to be alone. So on an instance where maybe I am working here by my...
Oh my God, they do have a Webby.
Is that the fastest anyone's ever recognized a Webby?
It's you and the Muller She Wrote lady, I think, are probably tied for the fastest Webby recognizers.
Why are they blurring out?
Why are they
pictures behind
blurred?
them?
Those other people who work
there
there?
must be other people, maybe.
Myself, I'm not ever alone.
And that thing back there is a black dry erase board. Pretty cool, huh?
It's extremely sexy, way cooler than a white board. But then we
Huh?
Why would you say that? Interesting.
I think he's trying. Is he trying to do like a bit? What is he?
It's kind of weird.
And also, yeah, I feel like. I mean, maybe it's just the lighting and stuff, but it feels harder to read.
I actually can't read any of it, yeah.
No.
I can see that ugly picture in the background. That's really annoying.
found out that when you take photos of your ideas at the end, it is just a big old mirror.
Sometimes
what
you want is wrong.
Okay, so it is
still
actually
looks
worse. Okay. Well, it doesn't look nice though. Is this like merch but you work there?
That sucks.
This is actually really cool. This recent addition is just having our merch in a nice displayed.
Owl, please don't say this. I think the tall guy with the glasses is in a bunch of TikToks where they sing the songs of Les Mis in skibbity brain rot phrases. Is that real? Is that
can you link one of those?
True.
Way so that when we have guests, they're like, "Oh, you like this?
You want this T-shirt? Take it home.
Take it home. Take it home."
Okay, you got the podcast studio.
Let's talk about the let's talk about the podcast studio a little bit.
Take it home.
Take it home. Take it home.
I mean, this is what a podcast studio looks like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty generic, I guess, right?
It's small, but this is what they look like.
Okay, DA made one of the Try Guy Funkos into you, so.
If it's
you just put a Grizzlies hat on it.
If it's mid-century, that's okay.
It's very mid-century, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That
did look like the Talk To Us set a little bit as well. I mean, they all look the same, I guess.
I will say I do like that they mic'd up the producer's chair.
That's nice, yeah. Yep.
Sometimes sometimes the producer doesn't get mic'd up.
Leftist Landlord said we weren't going to do any Zillow stuff.
Yeah.
This is Zillow adjacent,
This
and
is Zillow.
we do have some Zillow stuff after this.
This is Zillow.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the camera on them. I do like the. Looks like we have the. Hey, Dark Web.
Dark Web 20 gift subs. Holy shit! Thank you so much, Dark Web.
Good golly.
And I'm
Thank
tech
you.
sales and a rapper.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Lyric
pimpy.
upstairs. Oh, yeah? Want to hear it? Yeah. Seems in this democracy winning is
Stefan ruined Zillow.
I've listened to rap my whole life.
Yeah.
Growing up,
Hey,
I didn't know
the
nursery
producer's chair is what I'm
rhymes. I
sitting
knew
in right
Jay-Z
now.
rhymes.
Yeah.
No, Strongman man, we don't have a goal right now. We're just vibing.
We're just streaming. Thank you, Dark Web. And Dasher, thank you for the gift sub to 20 gift subs. Thank you.
Thank you both. I do like the Black Magic. Looks like we got an ATEM Mini here for live switching, and they've got the Ethernet cable plugged in. So this bad boy is off to the races. I do like that a lot.
All right.
Solid mixer here with 5 XLR. Okay, one open for spares. So this is good. And I do see. This is what I need to get.
That's cool. I do like that.
I need this. I need to get this, and
like the actual lighting setup.
And I don't know how to do it.
Is this a different guy? Let's see.
That
looks like the same guy.
That looks like the guy. Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. It's not even. It's on mute right now. Oof. Oh, Peon Flux. I have seen this. I mean, not like in person, but it looks crazy.
I'm not gonna put it on the screen.
Do you hear the skibbity toilet simping cat? It is the music of some Sigma sticking out their bumperclat. When
I don't think you can say that.
Oh my god, man.
You're not supposed to say that one, right?
Oh my god.
the vibes are super sus.
Beach Towel, thank you for linking that.
Your fix before we get to Grand Theft Auto 6.
How many views on this? How many likes?
That's not funny.
Thank you, my morning soda.
I don't know. Can you see that? Oh yeah. It has 76,000 hearts on here.
Fuck, man.
So, whatever. These all have millions and millions and millions of views. Yeah.
Hey guys, have the same butts.
Let's look at some Zillow stuff.
Sorry, you didn't hear that, but TikTok started auto playing the next one.
What was the next one?
I don't know. I had nothing to do with this. They heard it. Stefan didn't hear it. This is what it is. Look, I don't know.
I can't hear this.
I know. Give me a second. I have to unmute. I have to pause, unmute, go back.
Gay guys have the same butts as straight guys. So if gay guys like butt sex, maybe straight guys like butt sex too. We have the same butts as you. I'm trying to butt plug and I like it.
Actually, no, but people.
Wait.
All right, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, these are like the most successful guys in the world.
Their lighting rig, I like.
Okay.
The one thing I'm always trying to figure out is, like, if I put a lighting rig on my ceiling, how am I powering it? Am I paying an electrician to move a plug up there and have it jump off one of my can lights?
Yeah, what did they do here? I mean, can you tell?
Well,
it looks, is it going through the ceiling there?
Is it possibly going? Surely not, because this is not. It's not even a drop ceiling. Like, there's no way they're running an electrical cord through, like, conduit in the ceiling. It's got to be plugged up somewhere. I just don't see where it's
could be
plugged
off
up.
on the right side there.
I guess it could
we
be
can't see
over
all
here
of it,
somewhere.
but-
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Extension cable over to. Is it behind this like fake wall?
It looks like maybe. Yeah.
Goes up here. Maybe there's a plug behind this light or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta do this. Yeah, these could be runs here, but it's doesn't look like there's anything for it. I don't know what's in that. I don't think there's anything there. Big TV. That TV's putting off some heat in a small.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Small studio.
We really wanted a space where you could just walk in, hit a light switch, and all of a sudden it was completely ready to film.
You can see that we have the cameras. The mics are all permanently set up, so it really is as simple as turning everything on, hit record.
Podcast is supposed to be a very relaxed thing, right? So you're supposed to just come in here
They
and
are?
feel like you don't have lights and
What?
cameras and microphones in front of you.
Is that true?
You want it in
I'm
its
not
best
sure.
form to just feel like you're hanging out with friends and talking.
Also, Eugene is always here with us, which we really love. He's got his own mic over there.
Our HR puppet, Ronald.
That's Ronald.
Is here.
He runs the finances and all the sort of the intercompany drama.
The idea behind the wooden walls was
Can't wait to hear what the idea behind the wooden walls are.
Well, it's sort of mid-century modern.
Right.
we wanted it to be a really warm and inviting space, something that would work with all of the different podcasts, but little accents that we could
How many do they
customize, like
have?
a shelf or like
Or
little
did they have?
throw pillows.
What's kind of great about this particular wood paneling is that it brings a lot of richness to multiple types of skin tones. I really like the way that we were able to mix and match.
Look, I don't know. Is this crazy for me to say that they made wood paneling woke? Is that crazy for me to say that?
That seems to be what they're going for, yeah.
That is such a stretch, I think, to say it that way. And maybe it's even true. Maybe that's even like true. I don't know enough about like that's such a weird thing to point out to me. Whatever, I don't know.
Match the different sort of treatments of the wood, because that is one of the first things you should always look at when you do anything on camera is like, will this complement the widest diversity of skin?
Yeah, it also is, wood is a natural sound dampener. But it looks nice, doesn't it?
It is Zillow Night. This is Zillow related.
I don't think that's true. Look, okay, we call it Architectural Digest Night. Is that different? Come on.
We do have, look, can you go to the most recent Zillow one I sent you like an hour and a half ago?
I'm busy, dude.
Just please.
Because you think they don't believe you?
I just go to Zillow.
Because you don't understand, I have like a separate window for the Zillow.
I know.
It's not Jesse's bad video night. This is it's housing related. That's what the whole point.
I know.
Is.
I agree that this is Zillow related, but
you don't seem to agree with it.
No, I do.
Yeah, this is the house right here.
Okay.
I didn't forget to download it.
You didn't download Zillow.
Okay. Yeah, we can look at this one.
Okay.
This is 714 DeKalb Avenue in Sycamore, Illinois, 60178.
Okay.
Okay, hey, they figured out to put the extension cable along the ceiling and the...
Yep. They're probably not podcasting out here.
I wouldn't think. Although, I do think that Talk To It did. Out on the porch.
They did. Yeah, they were on the front porch.
With Grandma. Football helmet down there in the bottom left corner. Is that...
This looks like the house... This picture kind of looks like the house from Barbarian.
I haven't seen that. But it is a side entry porch, isn't it?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
I gotta say, I understand the utility of it, but one of the
and
things...
Beach Towel was right, by the way.
Too true. Wait, I've cropped it a little too tight, so you can't see the whole thing here. Or maybe this picture is just bigger than some of the other pictures I was looking at. I understand why you have it, but I hate the little what is it called? The little shitty cross-hatched stuff you put under a deck.
Yeah.
What is that
like
called?
What is the word for that? Trellis?
Is that what it is?
I think it's a trellis or a lattice.
Lattice is
trellis
what I was
or lattice.
thinking.
Yeah.
But trellises have lattice, I think. I just hate the way it fucking looks, and it looks crazy suspended from midair like this.
What is Demi replying to?
The linoleum goes
Someone
hard.
said blazing white sun, and Demi said, "Did you see a picture of Jesse's baby?"
Oh, my son is a little white boy. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'll say that about him.
Yeah.
Linoleum goes crazy hard in this. It's a freestanding fridge. It's only a $350,000 house, which at one time you wouldn't say things that way, but at this particular time,
there's a very crazy part of this house that we will get to.
Okay,
you will see why we are looking at this.
I do think linoleum is back. I actually do think that.
Do you actually think that?
I mean, not this.
Yeah. What are those shelves on the? What is that on the wall there? What is that?
Is it charging stations?
Is it? Oh, it's a little garden.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, right, because they got the lights. But yeah, okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah, hydroponic. Yeah.
Hmm.
Smoke some. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a very awkward pantry pull-out or whatever
Ooh,
that is
yeah,
right there.
okay.
That's a shame. That's annoying. Ooh, and I also don't
like a broom closet, maybe.
Yeah, but look, you know what? The other thing I don't like about this, it's very off to the side here. W. Lawson, welcome back. 67
Welcome
months.
back.
I'll
Oh, it
tell
could be
you
an ironing board.
Tell you what I really don't like.
What's that?
I don't like the faucet controls because look at how set back the sink is to the backsplash.
Oh, it's right up against the wall there,
Right up
yeah.
against the backsplash.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this thing only has to go one way because you're not putting it backwards.
Fridge is like almost into the doorway.
I think the fridge is covering up the trim, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is just like when you don't have the built-in...
Yeah.
When you don't have the cabinet depth fridge, which there's a trade-off.
It stands out.
There's a trade-off. You go with cabinet depth, and you do get wider fridge, and you probably pay a little bit more money, or you go counter depth, and you stick way out into the floor. I don't know. It's a trade. Do you want the drawer to pull out? Especially you got the French door refrigerator here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Interesting. I guess we redid did we redo the whole bathroom? The subway tile looks original, especially because it looks like we have one of these little shaver.
Yeah. The seahorse bathroom water seahorse. That makes
Depository.
sense.
Yeah, but the cabinets look like they're late 90s.
Yeah. Howell is loving the seahorse. Towel is loving the seahorse.
Definitely the floor tile is not original. I guess this is it. This is actually well, because they did this little bull nose trim here that looks bad. You probably wouldn't have done that originally.
The cabinet door looks like Darth Vader's mouth.
Yeah, the sort of beadboard.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's and I also don't like this cabinet layout where you have one big door in the center as opposed to like two or even just a stack of drawers.
Yep.
I don't like that configuration. Omnivore, it will be automatically updated hourly. Yeah, that's a good note from Nightbot there.
Thank you, Nightbot.
What is across? Is that a very small tub across from the shower?
Maybe.
It looks like it'd be a small tub. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna find out because it doesn't look good. This is, obviously dated but fun.
It's of a time. Yeah.
You know, at least I prefer this to the redone bathroom.
Sure. Yeah.
You could breathe some life into this. Ceiling fan with the lights a little bit weird for this space.
I'm not sure about that.
Boy, and you know what? Front door on the angle also a bummer.
This is the games room, I think. This is like a bridge table there.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Doesn't this feel like a games room?
Yeah. Interesting mismatched floor. First of all,
Thank you, Uncle.
The floors are from different. Let me move our little sad guy here.
The truck that sinks. No, this is not the fucking room. You will know when we get to the fucking room.
The floors are from different eras, for sure. Because just look at the state of it over here. But also, they're running in opposite directions, which I know happens a lot in older houses, but it looks so bad.
Yeah,
there's not even a transition piece between the two. This doesn't look good. I do like the classic. Let me get the popcorn out of the way. Hey, Stephen, you want a little popcorn?
I could go for some popcorn.
I do like the vents here. Those look good. Wow, and look at the brass fittings for the
the
light switch panel there.
That's kind of cool.
Fun. Yeah. Yeah, cuck chair in the corner, yeah. Is that like a Murphy bed hole that got like
That's
taken
what it
out?
looks like, yeah.
Surely not in
Yeah.
the front room.
I don't know. I mean, it could be.
Very strange there. I don't know what that would be. Wow, wallpaper. This wallpaper looks better than the other one. Little sitting room den here. Look, we got the little hi-fi over there.
This is nice.
This
I
is
don't hate
totally.
this.
This is nice. Yeah.
I mean, look, the wallpaper is kind of.
Look at this angle of it though. This is actually great.
This is big.
I actually like this a lot. Man, you would pay a fortune for this kind of.
Look at the columns.
Column and woodwork. Man, that's really obviously it's a particular style, but
yeah,
really pretty. I
like the windows.
I like the windows too. You worry about efficiency with those kind of windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful. Wow, and the built-in bookshelf now too. Yeah, I mean this is really coming together for me as.
Look at the little easy chair there, or the armchair.
What a great
Sitting
place
there
to sit.
With a lamp above you, read a book.
You don't need a TV. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, I can't tell. This feels like a place that would have redone popcorn ceilings in it.
You might be right, yeah.
I would hate to deal with that. Oh, but the flooring in here is an absolute mess. The state of it.
Yeah.
The state of it here
that
is
doesn't
not
look too good.
Are
Yeah.
we down to the subfloor? Boy, it just looks really crazy. Bad repair job.
You'll know when we get to the crazy thing. I will just say that.
This is a shame here. Oh, this is going to take a lot of effort for somebody to bring this back to what it should be. Staircase looks awesome. Love that door. Also,
I really do like the staircase there.
Yeah, that is beautiful. They don't make them
That's
like
nice.
that anymore.
That's
is
quite
for
nice.
sure.
This
Now,
is the little front area. This is very nice.
Here's a proper front door.
This is very nice.
Boy, that would be. Well, how welcoming would that be to have your friends in through here?
Coming down those stairs on Christmas morning.
It's this. Yes. Oh yeah. Very sitcom-y. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry for saying commie in America. I know you're not allowed to do that anymore. Wow, this is great. I'll even overlook that they kind of look like wieners. I think this is awesome. Beautiful stained glass.
They look like. I guess they kind of do look.
They
like
kind of
wieners
look like a
bit.
wiener
Yeah,
facing
a little
down.
bit. Yeah.
Like when you're going poop and you're pushing your wiener down through your legs.
Yeah. Okay, upstairs.
Okay, here we go. Yes, very cool.
More different flooring.
Left some clothes on the hangers, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, built-in, a little worse for wear.
Sewing machine.
Bedroom, a lot of windows.
Yeah.
A lot of windows.
A lot of natural light.
Seems like not a matching sheet set, so we're just going to throw something over the top. Hey, listen.
Well, that's fine.
I'm right there with you. I need to redo as well.
Bed does look a little lumpy. I don't like the TV on the chest of drawers.
I don't either, but it's a very funny angle that makes this look like the widest TV in the world.
It makes the TV look really wide. Yeah.
I got that wide screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, same deal here. No headboard. We've downgraded to no headboard.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right, cool. Laundry
room.
room. Ooh, laundry
Yeah.
room on a wood floor. You want to be careful there for sure.
Yeah, good point.
Little
Printer.
workspace.
Okay.
We're running. We're walking.
Okay, a little office,
We're
yeah.
working. Yeah. Weird plug set up here. Okay, they do have the washer in a little tub thing. So.
Oh, the laundry symbols guide. I'm not looking at that shit. I'm just putting it all in the washing machine.
I do wish I had it sometimes.
Carmen has sat on that specific couch, and it was bad. So there you go.
All right. Well. Oh, interesting little closet there.
Little guest room here or whatever. Okay, we got it. All right, the attic.
Well, you know what's cool about this is plenty of space to get up in here and insulate.
Yeah.
Make a little more efficient.
Yeah, there's a skeleton there also.
Normally those are in the closet, but I do see it here in the attic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those rafters bowed, or is it just the weird?
It does kind of look like that. Justin, I'll go ahead and spell attic for you out loud. ATTIC.
There you go. I don't know why you asked.
Son of a bitch.
You said it right there. Oh God, he got me too. Interesting.
Okay, we got the yard here. Now I think where we're headed is the shed here. Yes.
We have a standalone 2-car garage. Yeah.
Yeah. Before you click ahead to the shed or the garage or whatever, what do you think is inside of it?
Well, we've already seen the workspace. Gosh, I don't know. This is the suburbs of Illinois. I would think cars, maybe one car, maybe a workout space, a gym.
Yeah. Someone got a cash guest model train set. I mean, that's a good guess.
Pull up, bar, a rack,
Some people getting kind of close.
Maybe a movie theater would be fun to see.
That would be great. That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, it's a sex dungeon. The sex dungeon.
Yeah. You got a cage.
There is a cage, right? Gosh.
Well, it's like a chair that's a cage.
I almost wouldn't even photograph this part.
You could take a picture of the outside of it and say, if you're coming to check it out, you can go see what's in there. Maybe
Plenty
we'll take
of
some of the
room
stuff down even too.
For activities, yeah.
A lot of outlets, yeah. There's what's that chair behind the curtains, do you think?
Kind of looks like the chair from Quantum of Solace.
Well, Casino Royale, when he's getting tortured.
Beg your pardon, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting. What is the explanation for this in the listing?
Yeah, I don't know. Does it say?
Couldn't you say well, first of all, you would just never. Oh, no, it's not even listed. This is just the. Oh no, here it is. Bring your fairy tales to life. Okay.
Is that what they said about the sex room?
The impressive 2.5 car garage built in 2010 features heated floors and a substantial 13 by 30 loft, a fantastic recreation space.
Okay.
Or man/woman cave.
Well, don't call it that.
Don't call it a woman cave. That has a different feel.
Don't call it a man/woman cave.
Complete with a workbench and included cabinets and heated by natural gas. Yeah, it does not say anything else. It does. Wow, 200 amp service on this. HVAC replaced in 2024. This is a steal of a deal, even if you're not a sex pervert.
But if you are,
if you are, you're in business. Yeah. That is really, that is peculiar, I must say.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Great listing.
Yep.
This is where we shoot a ton of our videos. It's one of the only office kitchens that has permanent lights above, so you kind of feel like you're in a sitcom while you're making your macaroni.
These shelves stay the entire time, but then we swap in and out different props, for different themes. And then this is just like a stick-on backdrop that you can also swap out with different textures, just to give different shows different looks.
I had initially designed the space
awesome.
to be a black and white kitchen. We were very late in the design process, and Zach goes, "What about green? We should do green." And so we had to custom color all of the cabinets.
What a pain in the ass.
It was about a $20,000 change.
Big Al says this guy loves swapping.
I liked your idea, but
thank you, Rally.
I kind of might want to go with something different.
Jeff, the second Zillow link I sent you is really good. I think this could be our new streamer.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
That's the first time I'm hearing that, and that is awesome, and we all agree, absolutely worth it. And
is that the guy who tried out for
mistake at all,
SNL?
and I stand
No,
by it.
he's
What
just
a fun
annoying.
thing that I did. $20,000. Did they paint it with gold? What the?
No, but they had to seal it. So if you
It'd be more
scrape
expensive.
a fork
But, oh
on
my
it,
God, they have the prison mic from The Office. That's fun.
which I'm sure one of you has done.
Which, let me give a
Should we test it out?
It'll protect it from a fork?
Wow, there it is.
Can I show you one more thing that I just love about here? Come downstairs with me. Right down here. But there's these
No, Tom, you're
outlets.
right.
You can plug in your mixers, right, when you're making a cake. Right here. So you don't have to run an extension cable across the whole kitchen.
I mean,
it's
that's
right
good.
here. Also, what's great about these is if they're up and you don't notice, you will trip and fall right onto a concrete floor. I've done it.
What was in the fridge? What was in the fridge?
Still want to say it's good?
No. Let's see the fridge.
An extension cable across the whole kitchen. It's right here. Also, what's great about these
Just put the
is if they're
outlets
up and you
on
don't
the
notice, you will trip and fall
countertop.
right onto a concrete floor. I've done it.
Looks like we got the Izzy drinks, which suck.
Yeah. Red Bull.
Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bull, yellow Red Bull.
Is that the cucumber Gatorade?
That might be the cucumber Gatorade. Yeah, you might have to
That's
give them
pretty good.
props for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks like something called hazy purple, probably some shitty IPA. And then those
Or it could be like a weed drink or something.
CBD drink.
Yeah.
Izzy and Bai, 2 drinks I'm never picking up under any
That was almost the name of the
circumstances.
stream. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, just phoning it in.
Doesn't matter.
Normally, this has limes, but today, apples.
We love limes.
That's a reference to.
Almost.
Oh! Isn't the lime thing a reference to?
Which one am I eating?
Was it
Which one am I
Dakota
eating?
Johnson?
Which one am I eating?
I don't know.
You three especially were obsessed with the idea of doing an exposed ceiling.
Yes.
Because this had nothing before. So
Right.
it was kind of like empty canvas.
Mhm.
So what gave us the impetus to do a drop ceiling as opposed to a full exposed ceiling?
Not a drop ceiling.
Okay.
It's not what this is.
Yeah.
This is just exposed ductwork, which maybe even is fake.
Right.
But cool.
And we
Sure.
were looking
It is a
into
pipe.
the
You guys can
space.
say pipe.
We realized that it was not soundproofed at all.
Trying to do choices that didn't look like a corporate choice. Like typically you go into corporate.
But this
Again, it looks so corporate. What are you
This
talking
is what a
about?
corporate place looks like.
It looks so.
Corporate
It's
office,
so
very
corporate.
cubicle-y, very like flat ceiling, very boring lighting, and we really just didn't want that at all. So we really
Well,
thought
you
to
failed.
do that, we needed to have an exposed wood beam ceiling. But Ariel said, I think if you do the exposed ducts and we have these drop lights, it'll give that cool vibe that's not too corporate while still actually solving what we really need, which is soundproofing for shooting.
Oh, and check this.
And it's not. I don't want to harp on this, but these guys of all people should know.
Yeah.
It's not called soundproofing. That's not what soundproofing is.
Yeah.
Acoustic treatment is different from soundproofing.
Yeah.
It's keeping the sounds. They should know the difference between that.
2 refrigerators.
They're the try guys.
It's been my dream ever since we've had an office.
Oh my God, video games. That's really funny.
The Pure Leaf tea, dude.
To have a drink fridge that looks like a 7-Eleven. How we got it.
Yeah.
We did it.
The Pure Leaf tea is so bad.
It sucks. I said it sucks in regard to the tea, not the all-gender restroom.
You hated it. You hate the all-gender
I don't
restroom.
like the tea that they have in the fridge. The
all
all-gender
bathroom.
No, I love the bathroom.
You do have
Go-
a
go
water
use it
cooler
then.
for the water cooler
I might,
conversation.
and
Okay.
I'll bring in all sorts of folks with me.
Yeah.
Very important.
And there's a wood wall in there
We
too,
did
by the
some
way. So if
cool
you want to take
things.
pictures in the bathroom, you're in luck.
So there's 3 giant electrical panels, and we worked with Mert, who's an artist that we got connected with.
Grow up. Just grow up. You don't have to put Mert on the.
Yeah, come on.
On Twitter, and he did like all 4 of our colors
What's
with
X
different
now?
figures on the electrical panel, and he also did a super cool mural right at the front of the office. That, of course, we use as a shooting
Yeah, I'm gonna go-
backdrop as well. Yeah.
We need. What if Keith Haring sucked?
Well, yeah.
We just put the finishing touches on it. It is our brand new, beautiful studio designed by Susanna Honey. We wanted our videos to have a recognizable look.
We use
This is honestly so ghastly. It is unfathomable to me why you would
Look
do
at this. Look at this shelving.
This is horrific.
Yeah. Kraken. Katy Perry music video. Yeah.
It looks like gay YKS. I mean, yeah, but that's not. I told my wife this. This is one of the phrases I said that my wife now repeats back to me.
Gay YKS.
I said when it comes to like design, and to be clear, I don't live a life so high profile that I can even consider anything I have to be designed.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like decorating stuff, I said like I don't think I really care like what it is, as long as it looks like it was all meant to go together.
Yeah.
The one thing I dislike about like being in a room or a place is when it's hodgepodge, which is unfortunate because of course like most normal people who can afford to have a new room and all new stuff in it all at once. Like, it would be outrageous to be able to afford that. So, and that's what my house is like, because it's like, well, I had this couch 12 years ago, and I have this table from 9 years ago, or whatever, right? When you can afford the stuff is when you buy it.
Yeah.
And so whenever
the gorilla goes with the couch, Demi, don't worry.
Whenever like we look at something that's like incredibly ugly, she showed me this one that was like maximalist something, where it was like inspired by Crayola.
Oh.
And it's like there's just all the like colors of Crayola shit like everywhere.
If you're inspired by Crayola, you better be 3 years old.
She's like, I thought you said that if you liked it if it looked like it was meant to go together. And I was like, well, there's a limit, fucking obviously, right?
Balls check. Welcome. Thank you, John.
John is first of
Still
all
down there.
That's a distraction.
We're not revealing them, but the balls are still
John's
there.
only saying this to distract from the fact that he won't do a pit check.
Chat, let's get John to do a pit check. Please, everyone type pit check John.
What's he hiding?
In the chat.
What's he hiding? Why won't he do a pit check? Anyways, this here is the limit of, as long as it goes together, I don't care what it looks like.
Look at the light, like the sconces or whatever you'd call those things.
That sucks. This sucks.
Red, blue, green, and purple in a lot of our stuff. Those are the 4 colors of the Try Guys. So we tried to find mature versions, and then we also use orange because it tends to go with all of those colors.
You can also see the individual LED diodes on the
I
light
don't like
strip.
that. Yeah.
Get a fucking
Calvin,
diffuser.
I have not seen that. Oof.
Put a diffuser over your light strip, bro.
Often. So you've got like a nice little pink face here. You've got a sort of blue and purple base.
As Ariel pointed out,
Go
there were
back
some
to that. Go back. Look at
touches.
look at the light strip just like
all
hanging
of those colors
there.
often. So you've got like a nice little pink face here. You've got
this the one coming up here.
A sort of blue and purple.
It's like off. It's like what?
Sloppy. The tape isn't sticky. I know. You got to come up with something else.
As Ariel pointed out, there were some distinct masculine touches in a traditional way that
First of all, no, there's not. But that's not why I don't like it. That's not why I don't like it. Okay?
Yeah. But
there's
honestly,
not.
though,
They're not in there.
What is the masculine touch here?
I'd love to know what could it possibly be.
she gave most of the office, and the studio
It's the
ended up
hairy
being what I
pillow.
would say a more conservatively feminine.
He did go over the hairy pillow. Dude. It's not that.
Space, more of like a 60s, 70s slant in terms of design features, and I think it turned out really well. I think a lot of people feel comfortable in this space. It's not threatening.
It's cozy, and look at the...
It's actually incredibly threatening.
This is threatening to me. I would feel threatened if I were in this room, for sure.
Yeah.
Hill on this rug. I mean, what is this? So tall?
I mean,
my gosh, just look at it. Yeah, you can crawl around on it.
To have a studio that has an iconic look that can always be here, we have the lights, we can pop them on.
You know what's
this
funny? We
feels
didn't
like
even
a
say
real
pause on the books because we're
maturing
too
moment
stupid
for
to
us
make fun of the
have.
books.
They seemed like fake books to me, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Have finally, after all of these years, our space.
And we talked to so many people to make it perfect, just designers and also brought in directors of photography to
it
tell
does
us
look
how
like you
best
talked
to
to
put
a
the
lot
lights
of
in here
people
to
about
make
this,
sure that
and they
everything
didn't talk to each other about it.
I would agree with that.
I agree that you talked to a lot of people for this.
Talk to it, yeah.
It always look good for all the different needs we would have. Like a lot of thought
Scooby-Doo was a gift.
goes into design in a production studio that maybe is not always for design just a normal place, which is the functionality and the beauty.
I like the asymmetric wainscoting. That was a word that I
Welcome,
learned
asymmetric
when we designed the
wainscoting.
space. And I think it's just cool because when you're sitting here, it's still a nice flat
Yeah,
wall,
Terry.
but there's a lot of texture to it.
I really like this spot
I don't know if it's still wainscoting when it's arranged like that.
right here. I'm not
Wainscoting.
kidding. This spot, there's something so sharp about this gray triangle with this. I just love it. Every time I look over here, I'm looking at this particular triangle. I think they just crushed it.
You know, there is one thing missing.
I could just stand really still in the corner.
Here comes the funny guy. Oh
yeah,
funny,
okay.
funny guy face doing funny guy.
Thinking, but here's the thing. You might be looking at, you know, everyone knows this is the funny guy, and you're like, well, he's thinking of something funny to say.
Yeah.
This is what you don't understand. He's already thought of it.
He's already thought of it. This is part of the this is the
for this is
prestige.
for all the rubes out there.
Oh my God, take us on the fucking journey.
Be nice. Let's see what this does to a room.
Okay,
Now
well, they just
think
stopped filming
of where
them, so.
a Eugene cutout could go in your home or your office. You don't even have to just have one. You could have two.
Oh, okay.
You could have
Okay.
three. You could have it sort of as a theme.
Good job on integrating that plug into the wainscoting, by the way.
Wainscoting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Running through your house.
And here he is being safe with ladders.
He looks relaxed. He looks fairly relaxed over there. But a little judgy over here.
Wait, that was the gag?
Yeah, because I guess like that was kind of a recurring bit in this video. Yeah, the cutout of the guy.
That sucks.
Ooh.
Well, that sucked.
Oh my god. Okay, go to the second one that I.
Yeah. Well,
Let's look at this.
Libby sent us some too. I want to look at those too.
Oh, did Libby send us some British ones?
Can we just do this again tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, we're doing club. We'll do the first hour tomorrow. Will be Zillow Night 2.5.
Let's do it again.
And we'll play a bit of Clubhouse games also.
I won't get distracted with Architectural Digest again. Digest.
But this is close to like that kind of.
Oh, it counts. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It counts.
Yeah.
It fucking counts.
Yeah. This is a pretty good Zillow Night.
This is good.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's something to this. Why you're showing this to me?
So it was posted in the Discord. I actually haven't looked at it yet.
I would just say, this is obviously a new kitchen.
Yeah, the stool setup is really funny. Three people sitting on the stools next to each other.
And it's like the pointy, it just sucks.
Yeah, I'll take the pointy part.
I don't like the fucking vent hood. The vent looks really bad. The vent is awful.
Yeah.
To do the stainless steel and glass one that you can get at Best Buy, and then to plug it into like this black box at the top with no cabinetry, and leave like a full. What is up here? Like 3 feet?
That's like 3 feet. Yeah. By the way, the fridge is so big.
The fridge is huge.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like the 4 outlets.
So I actually don't think it's a lot of outlets. What I think is there's one over the cooktop, which is insane.
Oh, you're right.
I don't even know if that's allowed. That's so bizarre why that would even be there. What you should do if you're doing this is put the outlets under the cabinets and have the uninterrupted backsplash. But also they don't have a backsplash.
It's not a backsplash, it's just the wall.
It's just the wall. So if you ever want to do a backsplash, now you have to rip off this mini backsplash that came with your countertop and put an actual backsplash back there because you've ruined your paint from like splattering tomato sauce or whatever. That just looks bad. And I also don't like when you stack the double ovens and put an integrated microwave on top.
Yeah, that's too much.
So that you have appliances from 4 inches off the ground to 6 feet in the air.
Well, yeah, what it looks like the fucking Bat Cave.
It looks crazy, dude. And the paneling never matches up around the microwave to the same size. Don't even put them together. Even if it's the same brand, they don't go together. Put it somewhere else.
Yep.
A microwave on the counter looks better than this.
That looks bad. Yeah.
Buy a $200 microwave and put it on the counter and plug it into one of your 8 plugs. It looks better. Just bad. And we have a fucking warming drawer over here in between 2 other drawers. That looks awful.
Yeah, this is not good.
God, that looks awful. And
look at the TV.
This is awful.
Are there 2 TVs there? Back to back?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And it's a picture of the house on it.
Well, that's smart. You want to remember where you live.
I live there. And I don't even...
That's what the house is going to look like at night.
One thing that I don't hate that I think a lot of people don't like, or that might be a no-no, is when you have 2 different materials in the same room.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't mind it sometimes if there's like a tile ape. Like if you got this door, you're walking in and out all the time.
Tile ape?
Big Dumb Idiot Club, welcome back, 45 months.
Welcome
Sometimes I think it's okay if you have like there's like a little entryway where there's like a little bit of tile there, and then you go into your wood floor or carpet or whatever. I don't even think that's crazy, but this looks really bad because it's like wrapping around. It looks like
it also has the step down. go one step down into the, and it's like not even that much. Like that's not like.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this is just, but like the chair directly under the TV is so funny.
Insane. I'd love to see the other angle on this. It looks crazy.
Obviously, like big space. Oh, that was the house from the TV.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, different wood floor than we have because this is.
What is that? What is the fucking thing on the table there?
Linoleum.
It's like an art piece.
What's the thing? And what's the
hell is
what's the
that?
table?
Yeah, good question.
The table doesn't even look like anything I recognize.
What is this?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Here's the other angle on this.
This looks. So you're like watching the game together or whatever, like or some, like what?
What's the concept? Yeah.
This is fucking crazy. You're watching two different things, so it's like someone would have to have headphones on or something, I guess, right? But like that, yeah, it's Daddy's seat, yeah.
I mean, this is bonkers. Drywall guy walking and just blowing his head off when he sees what he has to fucking do around this shit.
Is that a slide?
It might be a slide, and I think that's...
Is that a fucking slide?
And I think it's shiplap up on the side of it, too.
Is that a slide? No.
The wood stove... I mean, proximity of wood stove to TV, also just awesome. The cabinets just... The cabinets also look like they are DIY painted.
Yeah.
This looks bad, too. This is now against code to have the outlet here.
Is it?
You can no longer have the outlet on the side of the cabinet because anything plugged in there is an easy pull-down hazard for kids.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they sprung for a Bosch dishwasher, I think, because we see the light on the floor here telling you it's all done.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like integrated vacuum here or if it's an HVAC vent like under the island. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It looks really weird. But these cabinets look so bad because you don't have an overhang here at all. Like on the side of our kitchen island, we have, first of all, we did something that I think is cool, which is we made the countertop stone double thick. I think it looks good.
Oh, okay.
There's a hangover, right? And I'm not talking about 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Fun movies.
There's an extension of the island. It's an oversized top, and don't say that's me. And then underneath, there is like shelving there, and then the plug is inside that space, so it's hidden.
Right, it's hidden. Okay.
It's like a full foot inside the island. But this is looks bad, and you can see the doors, and now you have the hardware on the door sticks out further than the lip of the countertop.
Into that, yeah.
That sucks.
Oh,
it's splotchy looking. It looks like they didn't.
The ceiling looks bad. The lighting looks bad.
The lighting is insane.
Yeah.
A raw fluorescent tube looks better than that.
Yeah.
But this looks like they didn't prime their cabinets.
This is just not mid-century modern at all.
It's not mid-century. No, I wish it were mid. The church pew at the dining table. No.
You know what I love seeing is the back of the bench there. That looks really good.
That'll be good from my my position over on living room 4 over on the other side there in my chair. Small thing, but I'm sure.
Look at your. Whatever. Go ahead.
I'm sure my house has this too.
Yeah.
I really don't like, and I'm sorry if you're an electrician. I'm sorry if you're a new construction Sparky. Here's what I don't like. Put the fucking light switch and the outlets on the same stud bay and put them on the same fucking side and line them the fuck up.
I mean, they should put them on the same salt bay even. That would be an improvement.
I mean, it honestly would.
Honestly, it would be.
It looks like Salt Bay was in here with his sunglasses on putting these fucking light switches. What's the harm in pulling the fucking wire to the same stud bay? It's literally right there.
Reload says, Stefan, that joke actually pissed me off. Thank you for saying it was a joke, though.
That was generous, yeah. Anyways,
I gotta see a better picture of the slide here.
Yeah, it's a slide.
Oh my fucking god!
And it looks shiny as hell.
Fucked by a wolf.
It does look quite shiny. Thank you, Attic DJ.
It looks so shiny.
That's really crazy.
Watching
And it's like-
watching TV from the slide.
It's like close enough to like the hardwood floor that I think that feels like a hazard. And then it's like sharp at the end. The corners are sharp.
It looks sharp.
This really feels like a kid could hurt themselves on it.
Is this like the crazy grandma's house? And she's like, I gotta make this over to get the kids over here. Like what?
I don't know. And look how sudden the slide ends.
Yeah, it's just over.
It just stops.
It's over. Playground engineer was not consulted on this one.
No.
Don't use these little portable electric fireplaces.
Is that what that is?
I think so, yeah.
Oof.
Let's get a real bed. I don't like this. Let's
just remove that for the
Let's
pictures,
get rid of
you know?
this and like let's get the grandbaby out of the day bed.
Yeah.
Hate the lighting, obviously. Hate the mirrors.
Yeah.
Hate the makeup table, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that a Mert? This could
Is
look
that a Mert? It could be a Mert shower curtain. Yeah.
I'll be careful with my kid injured herself. It wasn't in Knoxville. It was at the Memphis Children's Museum. Great pictures of her because she was running around the corner and ran into another kid and has a huge black eye for the rest of the trip.
Oh no!
Treasured memory here in the Farrar household.
That's a long towel rack thing.
You can put a lot of towels on that. You got to give them that. Paint stripes.
Look at the fridge.
Paint stripes always look bad.
Bookshelves look awesome there, by the way.
Fridge on the... I couldn't even see the bookshelves.
Yeah, because they're so fucking high up.
I don't like fridge on carpet.
No, that's insane.
That's bad, right? To put the fridge on the carpet? I just feel like that would be bad. Long hallway here with absolutely nothing going on. Totally brutal. Looks like a good-sized room, though.
They love putting the beds just right in the corner.
Yeah, metal day bed frame in the corner was huge for these guys at a certain point. That's just not. I don't think that's good. Here now we're a little bit closer. Zeno's hallway here. Here we go.
What is that?
I think that's like purposefully aged.
No, but what's the curtain? Is that because what's behind the? Is there anything behind the curtain there?
Are you auditioning for Let's Make a Deal?
Oh.
I think this is a bathroom. It's a shower. And here's the the bidet cord.
Oh, it's just a weird
over here.
angle. Okay.
You can see the little bidet tube, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the bidet tube for sure.
Yeah. This is the ideal streaming setup.
God, this is a bummer.
This is where you got to be streaming from.
I don't like looking at that. That bums me out.
Definitely have to include the picture of just like the assorted shelf.
Yeah, I would even leave that, and I wouldn't put
There's
the
house again.
Don't put the house on the TV here. God damn it!
What the fuck is that?
Is that slide access?
What is that? No.
Surely not, right?
No. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. The doors in this house are unlike anything I've ever seen.
Yeah. What?
Have you ever seen a door like that?
No.
This door is twice as big. This door is this door's dad. How weird is that?
I think that's his adopted son.
You might be right.
Oh.
Okay, we got a couple of gamers.
Okay.
All right. Still super weird conception of how you would even set this up.
Yeah, and then of course the color, the paint color is insane.
And where is everything plugged in?
It's a great question.
Where'd you plug it in? Okay, more bathrooms.
Oh.
God.
How big is that bed?
Just don't even... The TV with the chair on the end?
And you're like sitting... What?
That's wild. God, that's wild. Okay.
All right.
The clothes tell us anything about the people who live here?
Yeah, TBJ lives there.
Yeah. What the hell?
Oh, I gotta see my walk-in closet when I'm sitting in my weird square tub.
There's a urinal next to the drawers.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, you know it smelled crazy in there. And is this just like, is the towel rack just a 2x4 nailed to the wall with
That's what
the
it looks like.
plumber fittings.
And it's directly above the tub.
And is this the overflow drain?
I think it might be.
Exposed?
It might be.
In the unframed mirror?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah,
John.
The chest of drawers or whatever right next to the... That's really weird.
And it's mirrors across from each other because we have the infinity mirror effect.
Yeah.
No, dude. This is so booty. That's so great. Think about how many times you have to walk around your tub. You would hate your tub. One crazy trick to hate your bathtub, and it's this.
They should have put a slide there. You could slide over the tub.
Sliding over this like the General Lee. Oh, man. Okay.
Vicky, wonderful.
This is such a strange picture. It looks like it's two pictures stitched together.
What is this?
Doesn't this look like two pictures have been stitched?
Yeah.
That's just the stark contrast of paint colors in this room.
What does it say on the wall there? The top left.
I think it says
dry.
I think it says wet dry.
Wet dry?
Surely it doesn't say wet dry. Okay. Dog shower.
Oh, okay.
Dog shower. What is this? A shower for ants? Is that what you're going to say?
Well, I didn't know what it was, but it's a dog shower.
Dog shower. Cabinet weirdly resting on top of the trim.
Yeah.
That looks strange.
Okay, there's the different hallway.
More hallways with bookshelves in them. Is this a TV?
No. I don't know. It can't be.
No, the house wasn't on it, so it's not a TV.
No, go back. You can see go back. You can see the house in the corner.
You can see it over here. Fuck. Yeah, the bookshelf with no books is something that my wife always likes to point out whenever she sees stuff like this, because she loves books and has books everywhere.
Play sports, explore, ride bikes, imagine.
She always laughs at the TikTok videos that are like, I've got this bookshelf, but I don't know what to put on it. This house is crazy. This is really weird. Conference room with gamer chairs.
Is it a poker table?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, this is another angle of... Okay, so here's the... God, what a strange house.
Got some land on it, you know?
Yeah.
I have never seen a garage door orientation like this in my life.
What the fuck?
Never. I have never seen this.
So the three bears live here.
So sometimes you'll see, of course, if you have 3-car garage, so you'll see 3 that are the same. Sometimes you'll see 1 that's bigger and then 2 that are the same.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's on one of the far sides. And so, Gary Larson, eat your heart out. Sometimes it's in the middle, and sometimes they'll do that if they have like an RV.
Yeah.
I've never seen 3 doors. And I want
to see the inside of the garage. Did we see it?
I think the 2 on the sides are narrower also. I don't even think they're just different heights. I think they're different widths.
I think you're right.
That
looks even crazier.
That is so funny. Did you do that to accommodate your lights? Why would you do that? No,
Okay,
it's all the same height inside. It's not even a ceiling height restriction.
Oh my God.
That is really, really...
That's really... The layout, it looks really funny.
What an interesting choice. Yeah.
Oh boy, that was good. Well,
Very
we're going to do some more
clearly.
Zillow tomorrow and some Clubhouse games. That'll be a fun stream.
Yes, we're going to do more. Thank you for tuning them in. Libby especially, thank you. I want to look at those.
Yes. Yeah.
We didn't
you guys put more in the Discord channel because we do have the Zillow.
We did not know that we would be waylaid by... I guess the problem was the Cameo podcast.
I mean, we're going to have to dedicate an entire stream to that, I think.
Man. All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks everybody for watching.
very
Late.
fun.
We
Thanks,
went late.
everyone.
We went late.
We did. We went a little late. Yeah.
Is everyone mad?
I think they're happy because we did a little bit of extra streaming for them.
People are mad at me for going late. I'm sorry, everybody.
No.
I'm really sorry. Well, tomorrow night, more Zillow stuff. Yeah, a little
and
clubhouse.
Some Yahtzee, I think. Some Yahtzee and some baseball.
Some Yahtzee and baseball, yes. And finishing up Star Trek, which, by the way,
yes.
Please go download Star Trek and play that for a little while. That would be huge for us if you want to do it. That'll be going on for a couple more days. Don't forget Surfshark VPN. Look at these guys. These guys are crazy for their VPN.
Yeah.
You thought I forget? I didn't forget. Click
No,
on that
you
panel
didn't forget
banner
at
as well.
all.
Do a little bit of clicking here at the end of the stream. Help us out. And we'll see you tomorrow. And
Bye,
now,
everyone.
Well, I'll go watch Tom.
Our friend Tom is streaming.
I like watching Tom stream.
Tom's stream is better than ours.
Let's see Tom look at houses and stuff like that on his stream.
God, he's going to look at like way more houses than us, probably.
No, somebody sent him the Cameo podcast so he gets distracted.
All done my stream. All done my stream. I'm sick of this filth and I need